Prime subscription.
32 months, woo.
Hey, what up, fam? How we doing? I see you, Emo Hokage. What's happening? What's happening? How y'all feeling? What's good? Damn, it's a beautiful day. I feel fucking fantastic today. God damn, I feel good. Schwanch, what up? How you doing? We got Ceraville, we got Rufus, we got CJ. I love this too. Who else am I missing? We got Dietrich with the gifted. Right. And then we got Jago. Welcome back with the 30-some months. 30-some months. I really just like that they keep showing me part of the alerts and not the whole thing. 32 months. Y'all are beasts. Cypher, what up? How we doing? It's a beautiful day. I feel fucking great, fam. I feel fucking great. And I can't tell you how, man, it's a beautiful day, man. I'm feeling delightful. I had very little sleep last night and somehow still feeling fantastic. Somehow. Still feeling fucking great. Still feeling fucking great. Also, still losing the weight. Got up the scale 213.1 today. Baby, let's fucking go. Hey there. Hey there. What up, Dietrich? Also, I think this is the last bean in here. We got the refills right here. I think we have one more bean in here. Yep, this is empty. And this is peach or barf. Please be peach. Please be peach. Please be fucking peach. It's barf. Yeah. Expected as much. I had that feeling. These descriptors are so spot on to the flavors, man. Don't like. don't fucking like. All right, new box of beans. Fam, Dietrich has been getting it this week, fam. Like, Dietrich is at the top of the gifted subs this week. 50-3 this week. You are a beast of a human, fam. Y'all are making it a whole lot easier for me to remain a full-time streamer. Appreciate you. All right. I feel like last time I put 2 boxes in, it overflowed, so I'm just going to leave the one for now. Boop. Shaboopy. Shaboopy. That's hard to get. V10. All right, Pat, what up? All right, put these on. And y'all know what day it is. We in StarCitizen. We out here. We out here spacing it up. Y'all know what the fuck. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. It's not even a question. We about to get into some spacey shit. Do you play with sticks? Yes.
Ohana means family. And family means no one gets left behind or forgotten.
Gunny, what up? Lars, what's happening? Hey, no worries, Pat. I don't think it might not have been on screen when you asked, and I have a tendency. I just have buttons to turn them on and off. So like, if I just like boop, nobody would ever know that I have sticks on the desk until I do this, just to make sure we can show them out. Shall we, guys? Show them out. Show them out. What profile do you use? It is the default profile for the Solar 2s. They have one that comes with it. I think I still need to remap everything basically. Just because there's something that it does with the thumbsticks that it takes control of some of my viewing. I don't want that. So I got to figure out how to turn it off. Like if I could, absolutely would turn it off. Because I don't like that. It's like, I don't want that. I want it to be on the mouse still. For my first person aspect of the game, I always want that to be on the mouse. So I got to figure out how to fix that part. But other than that, love the sticks. Because it's like, it takes away some of my ability to EVA, which is the only real thing that frustrates me about it. Because I like EVAing. Oh, my bad. I was wrong. It was 213.4. Even still, with having gotten to the goal of 215 in the first place, that took us to 70 pounds down in 5 months, which is just fucking dope. And then I was gonna say a thing, but I'm gonna save it till I'm in the podcast with Cypher tomorrow, because she's probably gonna give me shit for it. She's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" And I'm gonna be like, true. It's not gonna be a surprise, but it's gonna be a surprise if it makes sense. Cypher's gonna be like, I don't believe you, and then I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's fair. But also, I don't believe me, so... I heard my name. What? Oh, I got some... I have a thing I was going to say out loud, and I was like, I'm going to wait to say it in the pod tomorrow. Also, if you don't know, !FitPod on Twitch. What's my favorite ship? Aegis Avenger Titan. I was going to save it for the pod, so that way you can hear it, and then roast me for it if you want. But I feel like it's best served to serve that up initially on the pod. I think it's gonna be dope. All right, let me see what we got. My FOIP, how's my FOIP doing today? Ooh, you know what I did? I had a meeting. Goated, it absolutely is goated. It's one of the best ships in this whole ass game. I need to tab out of the game real quick. Open this up because I had a meeting, which meant I had to change my camera, which means I have to go back and change it back for proper FOIP purposes. So now that, like, it'll make sense in a second. If you've never seen the way I adjust my camera for FOIP, I'll pull it up so it makes sense. But before I do that, I'm gonna put it back to where it was. It was there. So if I calibrate, it actually pulls up the webcam and it shows you how FOIP is being pulled into the game right now. So like this is the webcam that I'm using for the game. This is the stream camera. So like, luckily I got a bunch of cameras in here. But with this, you actually see like it's following me for FOIP. But like I'm at a decent distance away, which means it's gonna have a harder time getting the little minutia of like me like moving my eyeballs around. Versus if I go back over here and I click this, boom, now you get to see that this whole thing has locked in thoroughly. True or false, StarCitizen has some of the best black hairstyles in gaming. They have dope black hairstyles. I mean, I want a couple more, but I feel like they could have more. But like the fact that my character has locks right now and they flow, like if I flip my hair around, like the locks flip in game. So like it's dope. It's one of the dev team kills it. I would volunteer my own hair, not taking it. Like they want to scan my hairstyle, by all means do that. And because I want my locks, I have like a box. If it was a haircut, this is a box, and I just got locks coming out the top because if I had the sides in the back, I absolutely would have come out of these locks so many times. What's with face tracking? I'll show you then. This, if I reset it, this is what the face tracking is for. So I can talk and my character shows that on my face. So if you're curious, like,
why does this dude have face tracking on his game?
This is why. So if I'm in a game, this is an MMO. So like we get to go in there and have conversations with people, and then people will be like, hey, yo, what the? Think about it. If you're playing an MMO and then somebody walks up to you and then you can hear them talking and you see like their facial features, if they get mad, like like it's dope. In my opinion. So yeah. Got that Nino Brown. I mean, nothing wrong with the Nino Brown. But like they have a good amount of hairstyles for black folks. I just want this same hairstyle, just cut the sides off. That's you. I mean, I took a long time to make him look like me, so I would hope. It's funny because I feel like he looks more like my dad, but it makes sense that like my dad spit me out apparently because I look just like my pops. So it works out. All right, so let's get back to this view. So today we want to focus on some blueprints because I got to get blueprints. These blueprints keep calling me. They calling me. I need them joints. That's your son from the future, you twin, right? This is my twin in him. This is my twin in him. No new friends. Give it in him. right, removing the tangle from my in-ears. Removing the tango. The StarCitizen, it is. It is. All right, so let's get some blueprints, man, because we got to. I know we do still have to get more mining done just so we can get more resources. All right, what we got? We got a follow from Prince. Appreciate you. Ooh, he shared with his pancakes afterwards. Game blouses. That whole skit has ruined me. Anytime I see or hear the word Prince, that's just where my head goes. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not sorry about that. It provides me with the giggles, and I'm gonna take and give giggles wherever possible. So we're just gonna have to deal with that. Just gonna have to deal with it. Labe. Give it in. No new friends. We in it. Boy. I like how they got toilet paper, but you absolutely can't use it. It's just a show. Like, they got shampoo. Sunblast. Kira. Just got the game. Congrats. Welcome to the verse. Also, where's my other referral code? How dare you? How do they get toggled? Oh, I think. Let me. I mean, it makes sense that they would be toggled because reasons, but there we go. So now, I don't know when I turned one of them off to where it would toggle and be backwards, but all right, let's see. Lero. That's very possible, Slay. How many gigs is it? Oh, 100 and some change. It's a large game, but with the amount of stuff that you can do in it, makes sense. It kind of makes sense. All right, what station are we at? I would hope that we're still at Mike L1. Yes, perfect. This is where my resources are. So we can go to the hangar, pull up the... We're still rocking the golem for mining, so we can go get the golem and then pull it up in a small hangar. I feel like we can just go straight to the small hangar, pull up the golem, see what resources we need to actually craft some shit, and then go mine for it. I was in here yesterday and you made me download Greyzone again, now StarCitizen again. You're welcome, Angel. That just means you got
good taste in games.
It's called StarCitizen. Nova. I was just looking into it again. Good.
Welcome back.
What up, Autumn? How you doing today? Hi. Uso. I don't know what that is. Uso? What is it? What is it? Enlighten me. I like the handcuffs in the display. Sometimes you gotta cuff people in the dorms, bro. I don't make the rules. Moses, I'm doing well. My day has been fantastic. I hope the same for you. How are you feeling? You know what? I don't want to call this yet. Let me just go straight to the hangar. Angel, what up? Appreciate the follow. Is it playable on controller? And how do you know what quests you have? With StarCitizen, very little of it is playable on controller. So I wouldn't expect to play the whole game on the controller. It's doable, but it's the amount of keybinds in this game is ridiculous. So I wouldn't rush trying to play it on controller. As far as what quests you have, that is in the Moby Glass. And you pull up the Moby Glass by pressing F1. Let me pull up my golem so that we can get to mining when we're done with this. And I'll show you in a second after we get over to this panel where to look for what contracts and missions you have. So if you want a mission in this game, you kind of got to claim it in contracts. StarCitizen controller, why would you do that to yourself? Some people don't know keyboard and mouse. So they want to get something that helps them kind of slowly bring their way over. Why the birds and gurs, Autumn? What is happening right now? I'm confused. Played it back when they first released, and there were no quest markers. If you're talking about StarCitizen, if you have a quest that you have set as active, it should give you a quest marker. So ship mining, there's only one. I think I may want to go somewhere else. I'm going to go to a different part of the system. So I may pick up some quartz, corundum, or copper. It says deliver one of the following. So I should be able to just get some of those. But since copper's not working, let's go find quartz or corundum. I've been trying to take this mission just to see if they fixed it. But once you have a mission selected and you go to your map, press F2. Like you can zoom out and literally they've updated the interface. If the last time you played there was no markers, I can literally click exactly where they want me to go to deliver this. I can select that and I can, if I was in my ship, I could just click route and it'll GPS me to it. Happy Good Friday. Thank you very much, Frontline Field Historian. That is a cool ass name. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Or did at least. Right. Like people can play with controller. It's just a lot of effort. It's a lot of work. because of the amount of keybinds. Like, I don't even think I could even try. Like, I'm so used to not using controller that trying to use controller. Like, I get lost enough using sticks, and there's a stupid amount of button on both of these sticks. A single controller wouldn't be able to help me with that. So, journal. Down one real quick. Material collection. Nope. Mining. Where to mine? So, if we want to get corundum or quartz, corundum we can go into technically microtech, which is pretty dope. So we can go and look in some of those asteroid belts. Then, like, I know Aaron Halo. I think Trendane posted a list of how to get to Aaron Halo. The question is, do I want to do all that? Because not particularly. But quartz we can find on Crew L5, Arc L3, Mike L4. Oh, Mike L4. We're at Mike L1. That should be dope. So let's go hit Mike L4. See if we can find our way to some quartz. And since I'm here,
glad to see you picked up another contract.
Me too.
Let's use the pat approach.
It'd be great if y'all could make it fucking work.
Action.
It'd be great if y'all could accept my shit when I deliver it. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. Appreciate you. Your favorite voice speaker. Appreciate that, sir. Hope you're doing well. All right, so let's bring out one of these fabricators up real quick. We got the follow from Warm Tofu. Love that. Look at the fabricator looking all fabricating. Looking all fabricating and whatnot. All right. So let's see what we got. We got blueprints in here. We got, if I were going to make one of these, order tight as the right. We have neither of those. So let's go back to the blueprints. We got the suit of arms. We got the aerial core, which is the one that I was working on getting. We got some corundum. So we definitely should go get corundum. We should definitely go get corundum. Trash Cleaner Wyatt and Caitlin with the follows. Appreciate you. Got the same hostess. Love them. Absolutely same. Absolutely same. Installative liner is azurite and tungsten. So let me stop myself so I can write this shit down. Because I keep not writing it down and I keep being like, what the fuck do I need to make shit? So give me a minute. All right. Hi, Deku. The doggo is Excite. He lives in Excite life. Let's you post your avatar, but you are hilarious. My boyfriend spit out his coffee. Hell yeah. I mean, I don't like to waste good coffee, but tell him he's welcome. I love to get people to laugh. So if that got your boyfriend to spit out his coffee, hell yeah. Appreciate the compliment. So let's see. We got the aerial core. We need corundum. 5 CSU. Then azurite, we need 2. And then tungsten, we need 5. Now, am I going to rush the arrow armor? Fuck no. I just want to say I made it. Helmet. Oh, wait. Oh, well, this is dope. I can actually just put helmet. Then we got 3, 1, 3. And then we got. We're actually gonna do none of this. We're gonna do none of this. I need to go get more blueprints. What do you think about the new inventory UX? I think it's dope. I feel like it's slightly advanced. And also we got the rose from Caitlin and Full Moon Gaming. Appreciate you on those. Got that goal achieved. Haven't played since 2021 is a lot better. It is ridiculously better. If you want to buy it, it is on robertsspaceindustries.com. You can only get it on their website. It is not on Steam. And it has been tremendously improved upon since 2021. Good Lord, it's been like, I can't put into words how much better it is. Like I'll show you the map, and the map alone will make sense of how it's better. This is my hangar, my small hangar. This is where we got our hangar services and inventory. That's where our ship is. And if there were those doors in the ship, you could actually see the doors of the ship on there. Then if we zoom out, we can see the whole station. Like, not in the same way, but this is where we are station wise. They got searches on the map. So if we wanted to go to Mike, you just type in Mike and then boom, we know we're going to Mike L4. So we could just set that as our location. And then if we were in the ship, we literally could just set that and just GPS to it right now. That's just the map. If you haven't played in a minute, the inventory alone, oh my God. Game is called StarCitizen, Michael. 4.0 patches are putting in huge gameplay systems every patch. Engineering, armor crafting, UI. Yeah, they've been boosting everything. Sketch, what up? Good to see you. But this inventory system changes everything. Everything is completely different. You can actually sort. So if you wanted to just go like armor in your backpack, bro, like the fact that the fabricator's behind me, oh, crafting just got put in. This is literally to make shit. So if I wanted to make something, like there's blueprints that you have. If I turn off the owned filter, because I only have 2 pages of blueprints. Technically with a field recon legs, we can make pistols. I'm actually not mad that we got most of that. I wonder if Festinite is only on the ground. I need to look that up in the mining situation. But we got some aluminum. We need to do more iron for sure. And then we want to make a P4, more Festinite iron. So like, now mind you, this is just 2 pages of blueprints that we have. Now, if I turned off owned,
There are 43 pages of 30 things on each page for blueprints.
imagine that much. That many blueprints to make shit. There's a lot less buggy. I know. Remember, the missions felt really repetitive. Have they improved that as well? I feel like they regularly improve the missions, but simultaneously, it's a massive game. There's going to be bugs. Bugs are part of the process. There are still bugs in Star Citizen. They're not going to go anywhere anytime soon. But I feel like it's a whole lot easier to do and get missions. So like right now, PvP missions. If I wanted to go and absolutely wreck a specific player, 151K. They're paying. It's 120 million blueprints. No. 43 times 30. What's 43 times 30? So I'm thinking like 30 times 30. 129. That's a lie. You didn't pay any attention to me. 129 is
Bullshit.
That's like fucking 3 pages or 2 and some change. It's a million. 1290. Right. I was thinking like gotta be something like 1200. That's the easy math of 10 times 30, 300 times 4, 1200, and another 90. So boom. But yeah, salvage. If you haven't played since 2021, I don't even know if salvage was in 2021. That means there's at least 2 new ships of salvage type that are dope. 3 actually, because then there's the RSI Fortune, there's the starter one from RS or Misfortune, there's the RSI starter, and then there's the Vulture. Then we got mercenary missions. Mercenary missions have been in the game for ages. Hand mining in and of itself is kind of dope. DeejayKnight, blah, 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 blah. Hauling. The fact that hauling missions exist is such a boost to this game in general that I'm super excited. Hey, later, coffee. Do what you gotta do, man. Thanks for coming to hang out. Damn, I feel so good. It's such a good day. Such a good day. Off a tad, a little bit. We're not gonna hold it against you, man. Math is not my strong suit either. All right, let me put this away so I don't lose it, because knowing me, I fucking will. Put that away. We hop in the Golem. We go to Mike L4. I think it was Quartz that we were looking at. But I do want to start looking for some Hephaestus as well. Also, I'm gonna get my water because I absolutely did not bring it in the studio. And I'm gonna get some instant coffee because I've had my matcha. I had my dirty matcha today, right? Like we get the matcha with a couple shots of espresso because reasons. But also that joint is like $10. And I no.
You may not be wearing one.
No, just can't. Which button did I use to get out of this last time? Because it's happened a couple times. And I don't think it was restarting. All right, there we go. Ooh, fam, the iced coffee hits today. I got one that was bottled. It's got it's an espresso blend, so I put a bunch more coffee in there because I don't need straight espresso right now. But it did still say coffee and cold brew, so like we should be fine. Not trying to give myself a heart attack right now, but I absolutely fucks with a lot of the caffeine because of reasons. Excuse my American. And actually, that is a very valid point. I'm glad that I saw that the helmet command was used. Put this shit on. Put that shit on. We got that shit on. Pretty sure it was not the stick. Yeah. It's not the stick. What the fuck was it? What the fuck was it? You can buy ships with in-game currency, yes. Can you lose them in combat? You can lose them in combat, but you can still use insurance to get them back. That's just how it works. You know what I think it was? Storing the ship and then bringing the ship back up. Let's try it. Let's see what it is. It is. Hit the golem. Hit the golem. Hit the golem. What game is this? It's called StarCitizen.
Please visit us again.
Hit the golem. 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 Golem. All right, now let's pull it back up because whatever the fuck.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle
Your
has been delivered to your landing
plan. Bring my shit. Bring my shit
Shut up.
Let me go play. Temporarily, if they get destroyed, but then you just file an insurance claim and get it back. Pretty much that. Hit the golem. Hit the golem. Now I'm gonna have a weird song that makes no sense stuck in my head, but I'll be standing, man. It's shit just is what it is. We get silly. We get silly. Silly we get. Let me in that beard. Wait. Fuck with me, my boy. Don't do it. I think we're fine. DJ out looking gorgeous as ever. Appreciate you. Dr. Project, appreciate the compliment. How you doing today? What's up? Appreciate the follow. See, we just needed to turn that bitch on and back off. Holy shit. Let me out. While we wait for them to open the door, let's go and set this up for Mike L4. Mike L4, Mike L4, Mike L4. Damn, that uses half our quantum fuel. Jeez. And landing gear up. Let roll. Tilt it. Boost. Oh, wait. Switch it. There we go. Now we boost. You gotta switch to the quantum flight mode. Dip out this bitch. Oh, wait. Wrong way. It's all right. We still need to get away from the station anyways. There we go. Boost this shit. Didn't know you played games. Word? That's all we be doing on TikTok. So you might be thinking of somebody else. You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. What up, Harder? How you doing? How's Married to EVE Online? You never lose a ship you paid real money for. Game cred ships get lost in major wipes every 2 years or so. Pretty much. Oh, okay, cool. That makes sense. I was like, we were actually in the category for this game when we watched the launch of Artemis 2. Which is super dope, because how do we not get excited about another flight to the moon? We haven't been back to the moon since like 70 something. Come on, bro. Like it's dope. It's dope. And considering this is the game that we're playing right now, of course we gotta be in here for some space and excitement about the joys of space. We have to. It was very worth spending the time to watch that launch live. Because if I would have found out about it later, I'd have been big mad. I'd have been like sad at myself. Like, how the fuck did I miss that? So yeah, very excited. It was a dope experience. It was dope that so many people came by and hung out for it. Absolutely 100% Ozark. And it's like a week-long trip there. Like, that's kind of wild, man. As fast as they're going, it's gonna take a week. Come on, bro. That's kind of magical, really. It's kind of magical, really. Magical, really. Magical, really. It's magical, really. Magical, really. Magical, really. All right, let's see what we got. Give 'em what you 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 got. Give 'em. Why is my brain, man? I don't know. Man. Give 'em what you got. 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 Blue down, why is my brain just silly musics? Just get there. You play any sci-fi FPS games like Destiny? Technically, this is a sci-fi FPS game. Those are. And I think my mug could answer that question for you. Or maybe this little buddy. If you're talking about Destiny, you know what this is. If you're a fan of Bungie. I mean, or we can show off our little Echo drone. Right, and a Vault Hunter chain. Like, I mean, we could also go a little hard and we got options of showcasing just how many sci-fi FPS games we play in this stream. It just happens. Miss the name of the game. StarCitizen. All right, so I don't want to fuel up, but I feel like if I don't fuel up now, I'm gonna forget to fuel up before we go back. We don't need to really fuel up for real. So technically, let's just let's hit one of these real quick. Where's the shit? Where's my shit? Let me get some scans out this piece. Give me something scannable. Oh, it's scannable. Come on, scan me something. Scan me something good. No one does it like Bungie. They're the best at what they do alongside with Rockstar. Yeah, pretty much. You touch a Bungie shooter, you know you're gonna have a good time. It's just how it works, man. They don't have a choice, really. There's not really a decision there. Yes.
Hydrate.
Happily. DLM be streaking. What? Trouble, what up? I'm actually surprised. It said Mike L4 got the shit, and then we out here and I don't see shit. I might just go land at Mike L4 just for funsies. I love the music in this game, how randomly it just lights up and just starts being beast. All right, we went 20 kilometers that quick. Good Lord. I think it was Quartz that was at Mike L4. Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? I forgot there's no light in this cockpit, which is weird because there's lights on those screens, so there should be at least a little bit of light in it. On 130th stream streak. Damn! I don't see all of the notifications about the streaks. That's kind of fire, fam. Because like I have in Meld, it shows like some of the Twitch notifications, but it doesn't show all of it. It doesn't show the streaks. That's kind of fire, man. 130 streams is ridiculous. That's what she said. Phrasing. Wait.
Phrasing?
There it is. There it is. Let me tilt it like so. Get the landing gear down in a second. I love that since there's no technical up in space, you can just fly around and tilt however you want and then make it work. If it works, good game. GG's. Try to call them out if I can. I appreciate that, man. Because like, I can pull up the Twitch tab in my browser, but I don't necessarily have that one up all the time. So if there's like drops or something, I'll end up switching that tab.
Landing complete.
All right, landed. Let's go ahead and get ourselves fueled. Get the landing. Actually, can we do this? Let me get out of this first.
Your systems are offline.
Power down so we can get the full experience. Yes. Give them what you got, give them what you got, give them what you got. Hey, we got likes. Appreciate you. I can't see who's doing it for some reason, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. What? What?
What? What?
Rude. Rude. Let me see. Let me see. All right. Now we're done with all those, so we can just turn the power back on. And then, really, I don't even want to be here too long. We get the Prime sub from Dark Legion Mage. Speaking of Dark Legion Mage, 78 months of it. 78 months is a long time to subscribe to a stream, fam. A long time. That is 6.5 years. 6.5 years. That's kind of dope. That's kind of dope. That's kind of dope. All right, let's see where we're at. We wanted to come here for quartz. Let me double check and make sure I'm thinking of the right system. Because I thought it said Mike L4. So we're at Mike L4. So quartz, Mike L4. So we're at Mike L4. We got to leave and kind of just like, I guess, go around, see if they have anything nearby as far as, I don't know why I didn't just hit F2. See if they have anything nearby in regards to like the little asteroid areas. I was hoping. Nah, nothing close enough where it would actually show the asteroids. So basically just leave and like flow around a little bit. See what happens. See what happens. As much as I want to join a blueprint party, Stash, I try my best to, I don't want to like go too hard and then get too much stuff that it wouldn't make sense for me to have yet. So I try to go at a slower pace. I want to experience getting the blueprints as I do missions. Because if I just go and join a blueprint party and join somebody else's and then like we're just getting all their blueprints, people are doing work for the blueprints, but like I want to find them as I play. I want to experience the blueprint gathering in a like I made this kind of thing. All right, take out this. Now we can fly for real, for real. Yeah. Scan a bit. Now, one of these things is going to boost the scan radius. There's got to be a button for it. Let me look at the keybinds real quick, because I know there's got to be one. There's got to be one. Advanced controls. And no huge retro blueprints. I'll get them eventually. Right, it's going to happen. All doing the same missions together works too. Yeah, it does, but it's like I don't want to just get blueprints because reasons. Increase scanning angle, mouse wheel up and down. Mouse, like button 1 on the mouse. That's, you got to be in scanning mode for that. Like, because if I click right now, I'm gonna shoot. I'm not, but I'm also not scanning. Interesting. Also, it's interesting because I see rocks out here. I see rocks in the distance. In the distance. Take that landing gear up. There it is. Middle mouse for scan mode.
Landing gear up.
But like even now, like it's not doing the actual scans. Like it's scanning, but like even then, like how far out do we have to fly to start seeing the rocks that are out here? Also, what up, Lance? You're good to see you. Appreciate the feedback. But like, how am I supposed to like these feel like they're supposed to be scannable rocks? You're a cruel mistress, Tinnitus. You don't have enough power pips in it, then it reduces the range.
Prime subscription.
Hey, we got Elden Wolf. Appreciate that Submarino. 4 months sub. Thank you very much. 5 stream streak for Trouble. 4 months of subs for Elden Wolf. Can we get some love hype in the chat for that Submarino, please and thanks. Please and thanks. Radar's got all of the pips. Come the fuck on, bro. All the pips. Scan me some shit. Oh, we just had to go far enough away from the station. There we go. There we go. Strong. Shit's strong. Fraction mode. I love it. Ooh, hell yeah. Come on. Get man. Get man. What kind of rocks we talking? Debris. I don't fuck with debris. Well, at least not yet. I wonder if you can salvage debris. GPU 7900 XTX. That's gonna be debris to watch. Yeah, that feeling, you bastards. Also, we do need to change that camera angle, or the angle to open it up a little bit, because 45 degrees is tight space. Like we can do better than that, I'm sure of it. Never find debris like that when salvaging, only when I'm mining. That's why I was curious. I was like, I wonder if it's like a thing that you can see in other situations. Huh. Curiosity. Oh, wait a minute. It said strong, so like where's the strong at though? Ooh, unknown. See some known knowns and some known unknowns. And some unknown unknowns. We gotta be like 3K away. Ooh, about to black out. About to black out. Come on, don't be debris. Don't be debris. Copper! Let's go! All right, let's get close and then pop one of these. Landing gear, baby! Let's go!
Landing gear down.
I don't like having landing gear down, but having landing gear down does keep me from overshooting. Make a scan for abandoned game rules. Mostly orbital markers or jump points. Fair. I feel like finding ships at orbital markers and jump points is a great idea because you'll never be bored with salvage. Now fabrication, you can take the components out and take the resources. Yerp. 10 copper. Let's go. 31% inert, but we don't have to deal with most of that. So let's get in here real quick. The only reason I keep landing gear down is because it keeps me from flying faster than I need to. Because I absolutely would just be burning rubber, just and then just crashing into rocks. Where do you mine mainly? Wherever. Like, they have a little thing that tells you in the journal where you need to go for mining for specific materials. So I just looked there. They said I wasn't expecting copper here because I came here looking for quartz. But we need quartz, corundum, and copper. So hopefully we can find some corundum and then boost all of them at the same time. Because I'm absolutely going to be silly enough to take all three in for this mission. Now, what's cool about it is that they may not have talked about it a lot, that it's in the journal, but when we got to 4.7, there's literally the missions that you claim for mining will tell you, hey, look, there's a journal entry that tells you all this stuff, and then points you directly there, and then it gives you the basics on how to mine, and after that, it tells you where to go for specific materials in the next entry. So it's pretty fire. Big cornbread, I see you. What up? Eat your cornbread. Mining pyro around the built terminus. They made the highest quality stuff in pyro. Long way to go, though. Fair. Oh, wait. Wrong button. Do that. And then mining mode toggle, linear toggle. Where's my left alt and left click? There's another button on this that does that. I can't remember which one it is. We're about to find out. I think it's this. Holy fuck. I think it's open all doors. Close all doors. Please and thanks. Close that shit. We don't need that open. Is it this one to close it? Oh, thank goodness. I think this is a pip. For now, we'll just... What? Huh? Nix is also high quality, and some ores are only in Nix. Nice. Can you do mining with any ship? No, you have to do mining with specific mining ships. Like the Golem is a dedicated mining ship. It is for early game players of StarCitizen. This is literally a starter ship that the whole point of it is to get used to mining. Now there's ships that are going to come in that have mining and refining. So like they get really detailed in what they do in the game, because there are some ships that are generalists that can do a lot of things, but like the majority of the ships in the game have specific purposes that they're aimed for. I'm not about to get something that's 90% inert. That's silly. I like 10, but I'm not 90% inert. Nah, we good, bro. Come on, scan that composition, baby. 88% inert. It's a lot of inert materials, man. I don't want that much inert. If it was 50% or maybe even 60%, I'd be cool, but I'm not. 80% is stupid, bro. Unless 10 is rare. Yeah, because it looks like all the 10 has at least 80% inert. That's 395, 395, 395. At least it's the same quality of 10. So fuck it. I'm gonna be mad at myself later. I'll do it. I appreciate you putting up with my noob questions. Cooking out the rogue. I answer questions because it's just fam. Like I taught at a collegiate level for like 7 years. So answering questions is a lot of what we do here in StarCitizen, because there's so many things that you could ask questions about, and there's so many answers. One thing that I like is being able to know any of these answers. So if I can know some answers and help somebody out in your StarCitizen experience, I'm absolutely going to answer the questions. Besides, answering the questions to someone who is interested is easier for the game and the community than being the kind of person who would not answer the questions, because then the questions may not get answered, and that's one less person who would be interested in the game. I feel like having people interested in the game is step one. I want to make sure that if we get people interested, I want to be able to answer your questions. So it's not like, oh, well, fuck this game then. Like, which would be easy to do. Really. I appreciate the follow, and Frap. We like N Frappuccino. Come on, don't be impossible. There's a button that I was pressing on this to swap modes. Let me check in here real quick, because I feel like I have it in the keybinds. I'm gonna be mad at myself when I see it, because I know it's there. Vehicles mining. Button 2, input 2, input 2. So this button 2. All right, yeah, I see it. Done. I was like, I knew I'm gonna be mad at it, and it would be impossible. The one thing I was asking for it to not be, and immediately, no, we can't crack that one, bro. Appreciate Pretty tempted to start playing and seeing if I could clear enough hard drive space to install it. Have you already bought it, or are you just curious? All right, it's medium, 12% inert. Nice. We get a decent amount of tin and copper. Yeah. We'll crack this one. We'll crack this one. Also,
Phrasing?
we'll crack this one. Using SSD, you absolutely must use an SSD for this game. It used to be where an SSD was a suggestion, not any longer. SSDs are required now. I feel like there's been people who tried to install them on the hard drives and they suggest heavy stuttering, which is why SSD. Liam X Nielsen, what up? I don't know, I was thinking of Liam Neeson when I saw that name. And I was like, I have a specific set of skills to play games. Haven't bought yet, created an account the other day though. Dope. Did you use a referral code from the stream? Because if you haven't, you still can if you contact support before you get the game. So make sure you get your extra 50,000 credits. You did? Dope. I want to make sure you get your creds, man. Yes, I get a point next to my name that said one more person got StarCitizen, but 50,000 credits is 50,000 credits, man. Free money is free money. I want to make sure you get your cash. Not really cash, in-game money. Somebody's going to be like,
Oh shit, cash?
no, in-game monies. In-game monies. I think you got that statue for referrals. Did I get one more? Dope. I'll have to check next time we go to the browser. Because I didn't think we had it yet last I looked. So if I got it, dope. We're going to go back home to Levski and pull it up in the hangar because Breeze and also whoever's dropping them likes in there, appreciate you. We're almost at 2,500 likes over on the Ticky-Tackies. Ticky-Tackies. Come on, give it up, give it up, give it up. Give it up, give it up. Watch it out, ball out, ball out. Hold on, let me see something real quick because I feel like it's taking a lot longer than I would want it to mine. So let's see if this mining laser has all of the pips to it. Cooler, life support, radar, mining laser heads. We might have to look into upgrading the power systems on the Golem. We got the follow from 36. Is that a snowman? Because if it's 36 ice, we because I feel like I might not say it enough.
Fuck ice.
Fuck ice twice. Gotta say that nice and say that twice. Fuck ice. Thing's so nice, you gotta say that twice. Because reasons. Yeah. It's my football number. Dope. What position you play, fam? Or did you play? I played halfback. Ooh, that's only 350 copper. That's a lot of inert materials. Out of two, you know what? Fuck. I don't give a fuck. D-line, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Former halfback, baby. I don't realize, apparently I was faster than I gave myself credit for when I played because I would have never thought to pick halfback. Coach was like, nah, bro. You get in this back line, like, slide on through. Unless ice is in a glass with some soda or another drink, that part. Even then, if it's cold enough, you don't need ice. If you drink it fast enough and it's cold enough, fuck ice. What up, Gov Jonah? So you fam? That's how you slide in here real swift. Real schmoove and shit. Real schmoove and shit. What game is this? It's called StarCitizen. Tin and copper. Let's go. And it's higher tier 10 than we got to. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, it's higher tier 10 than we had already. So dope. You upgrade this shit for more power and other things. You can't upgrade the laser, but you can upgrade the internal parts. Like, I feel like every ship, you can upgrade the internal parts. So, like, when we land back at Mike L1, after we get done mining and fill up this cargo hold, I'll pull it up, or remind me to pull it up, so that we can see if they have anything that we can Upgrade. Didn't get my PC upgrade, but I'll be getting StarCitizen soon. Hell yeah, Alexander. Like, there's no rush, man. Like, life is lifing right now for the majority of the world, specifically people in the US. Shit's real weird right now, so take your time, do what you gotta do. We understand. The game's not going anywhere. In Slovakia? Hell yeah. How is that? That's dope. I've never been. All right, so see, Easy Rock 10. 18% of nerd is not bad, and it's higher tier 10 than we've got, so let's go ahead and crack that. Crack that. Run, crack this thing. Crack that. Oh, I know exactly what button I need to set on the wheels for the lasers on the sticks. Hold on. Hold on. Mining. Button 9, button 10. Flight movement speed limiter increase. For holding. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be dope. So let's see if this works. Oh, it only went one way. I wonder if I have to select it for the up and the down as secondary. Let's try it. Prices are high as fuck. Politicians tend to steal money from the medical department. That sucks. I steal StarCitizen. It's absolutely StarCitizen. This is not Elite. Although I do love Elite. We need to reinstall the... Actually, it's not even reinstall anything. We haven't played but a couple times since we got to the new apartment in August. But I think the track IR is the biggest thing that I need to make sure I set up for Elite. Because I can't play Elite without the track IR. Just can't. I thought they let us put in a second keybind. Because I don't want to turn this off of the flight stick. Although, wait a minute, button 9 and 10. Oh, dope. Hold on. So let's remove this. Oh, man. That's 9. That's 10. It's not doing what I want it to. So let's. Oh, cancel. Good lord, that would have sucked. Key bindings, joystick holders, advanced controls, vehicles mining. So let's set the increase mining laser power here. Just scroll up. Yes, and then delete this. Unbind, and then decrease mining laser power down. All right, so back. Return. So now, oh, that's so slow. Nah, it's not fast enough. We'll just use the mouse. You should be able to bind the power button to an analog axis if you have one free. I mean, that's the problem, is that I was trying to do it to the axis with the scroll, and it just is not scrolling enough. I could try to do it with a thumbstick, which might help, because that might be a little bit faster, hopefully. But like the analog axis, like the turning knobs would have been dope. I wanted to have something that was easily accessible. Whoa, the fuck! You see how quick it went through optimal? Scroll wheels are not analog. Yeah, but like, still, I was hoping that it would just be nice enough, because like, there's a slider here. But I haven't actually, I don't think it's actually set to anything, so I need to adjust accordingly. But the thumbstick should do it. So I'm excited to try it here shortly. And I'm curious if it counts as multiple buttons or not. Because some of them do. There we go. Back it up a little bit. Back it up and dump it. Options, key bindings, sticks, controls, mining. Let's see about this. Up there. Oh, it won't even let me use that. So that? Nope, it won't even let me bind it to an analog option. Interesting. It's trying to increase it. I can't use the slider. It's not letting me use the slider. So intrigue, and I can't use the thumbstick. It's not letting me pick. So it might just be better suited to stay where it is. Yeah, because that and that don't do it nicely enough. Incremental, single line, use the combo one. Where do we do that? This one? Ah, okay. Man, I'll never use that. Let's try it. Oh. Oh. Excuse my excitement. I might need new pants. I don't think you understand how much easier this is going to make mining for real. Oh wait, wrong one. Extract it before it dies. Got him. Oh. I was using the wrong button type when I tried to use that line earlier, Sketch, so appreciate that. You know, I might want to know what's in here before I start scooping it up. It's probably a good idea. All right, dope. It's 93% inert. Fuck. No, stop it. No, absolutely stop it. We already got 3 SCU of inert materials. That's too much. 3 SCU of dirt. Nah, we fuck with that. I got the pinky lever on mine for mining power. Some rocks I could never have done with a scroll wheel. Yeah. No, like this little slider at the bottom of the stick is perfect because it literally is 20% at the bottom, 100% at the top. It's, oh my God. Just feeling it when I did it, just to see it in action, is like so fucking good. I'm gonna get so dope. Damn it, Gilbert. Rude. Rude. PvP slider, no. No. Vilmer. Nobody added me and said DJ Gilbert's gonna get us screwed. So, I mean, I blame y'all as much as I blame Gilbert. Y'all gotta let me know these sorts of things. What module am I running with? Default mining laser on the golem right now. Oh, I'm good, Dom. I don't have either, and when I get them, I'm absolutely gonna start and create things with it. Mostly inert material rocks are leverite. You leave them right there. Fair. Also, I don't know if you know, but once you get to a certain amount of billion credits, certain stuff that you just can't do. Trying to craft another parallax? I mean, I hope you get to, because I'm just trying to craft anything at this point. Running any mods in the pitman like a poster? What? What even is that? Oh yeah, I had the feeling that one of these was gonna be impossible again. You bastards. Oh wait. Is that one already cracked? Oh, it's just 93% inert. I am not touching 93% inert. That was impossible too. Dope. Oh, whoa. Randomly missing rocks. I don't appreciate that. Oh, hell yeah. Give me that. Must find the GTA stream now. What? Why? Running. Blah, blah, blah. Katie, what up? Default mining beam on the golem is the pitman. I think it has a couple of mod slots. Oh? 3 million for watching? Shit. You know what I haven't done? Play GTA Online in ages. I should probably play it again. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left without a dope stream to stream. What are we playing today? StarCitizen, Andrew. How are you today? Oh, landing gear's up. Or down. Plus cop uniform. ACAB, fam, ACAB. No, don't you dare hide the thing that I'm flying toward. Talking about some, no, disappear, dog. Disappeared. 2 mod slots on that. Mining head, ranker, and focus would be nice. Where am I getting those? Because I'm absolutely down to do that. Always found StarCitizen kind of cool, but I don't know if it would be fun to play. I think it's fun to play. So the question I would ask in response to that is, what makes you think it might not be fun to play? If you got questions, ask away. This is what I do. Like, they selling cop cars now? What? That sounds like the kind of chaos that fully exists for GTA. All right, so let's see who's closer. Is that 12K right there? Wait. What's up here? 10. Okay, dope. We'll go for the 10 first. Boosted. Superman. Why do I have Tracy Morgan quotes in my head right now? Copper ore is what I'm talking about. Now, we do still want to get some quartz because we got tons of copper at this point. So I can't get the copper out of principle because we already have copper. Now, luckily, knowing that Minecraft 4 has all this other stuff as well, it'll be dope. What kind of stuff can you do in the game? There's enough stuff to do in the game that trying to figure out what kind of stuff that you can do in the game and explain that in a way that makes perfect sense is daunting. That's why I ask, what makes you think it will be fun? It might not be fun to play. Because right now I'm mining. Do you have to do any mining? Hell no. I just like the chill gameplay of like finding rocks, breaking them, and getting the resources. They just added crafting so we can get these mined rocks. Oh, this is a debris field. So we can get the stuff that we mine here and then take it somewhere else and then refine it down to the core elements. And then, for example, we got a silly amount of copper and tin right now. So once we refine those, there's gonna be less copper and tin, but we're gonna have actual copper and tin ore that we can use to craft things. There's armors that you can craft. There's weapons that you can craft. There's ammo that you can craft. Like, there's a lot of different things that you can get in there. So there's a lot to be talking about. So the better question would be, what can't you do in the game? Understandable. So there's a good one. Waiting to see the rest of that sentence. But yeah, there's a ton of things to do in StarCitizen. Hence the way I talk about it. The refining stations have a lot of the mods too. Bit of things you can do, very, very neat. Oh yeah, like for example, if I go to the menu, after I get to this unknown grouping, which once we get within like 3-ish kilometers, it'll tell us what's in there. And then we luckily have an 8 right next to us, like so 8 kilometers, which is not too much farther to fly. So I scan it, and then scan that. What you got? What you got? Don't touch that back, that's mine. Don't my slime. All right, so while we float to that a little bit, let's pull up the mission. So if we go to contracts, just to show you an idea of what these options are, we got the Swiss cheesy with the heart meat. Appreciate you. I don't know. I feel like that's French. I do not speak French, unfortunately. But investigation missions are missions where you got to go and like look at stuff. So like the Onyx Research Facility wing is, oh my God, one of the coolest things they've added. It's a whole bunker that has a research side and an engineering side, and it takes a long time to get through those. Notice that's 1,000,000 credits. It's going to take a long time to do. You should probably take other people with you if you decide to do it. Security dossier. This is going to have you go to the research wing and get some security data. This one's going to have you go into research wing. This one's going to have you go do the research wing. But like there's some of these that are not for, see, look, this is a rec site. Near a planet. So go to the rec site and find a person. That's kind of dope. There's mercenary missions. So if you want to go and fight other people or fight AI, you can absolutely go wreck AI and get paid. I'm gonna accept the call to arms just because if you're in the Stanton system, the Stanton security will pay you for taking out pirates if you're out minding your business. Is this game beginner friendly-ish? Like, this is one of the skill ceiling on StarCitizen is a cliff. Like, it takes a long time to get used to, but once you're used to it, it's easy to do. Salvage is one of my favorite gameplay loops. It's very similar to mining. Think Power Wash Sim, just where you're taking the outer hulls of ships, stripping them of their materials, and then storing it, and then breaking the ship apart into pieces, much like we're doing the rocks with the mining, and then eating each piece of those up, and then pushing out the boxes to where you can sell the materials or use them to craft new stuff. So there's a lot of things that go on in StarCitizen that are different gameplay loops. And then we got hauling. So if you get a ship, regardless of the ship you get at this point, you should be able to do at least base hauling missions. Some of these only have like, yeah, that's 6 StarCitizen units or SCUs of cargo storage where if you get the Aurora Mark II, the newest ship in Star Citizen, you absolutely can do this no problems. And I also love this game, Steve. Then we got small hauling missions. Hand mining is taking a multi-tool and going mining on planets. You can go into a cave, mine resources, pull them up. It's a good time. Heard the ships cost an absurd amount of money. Is it possible to buy good ships with in-game money? Marcello, a lot of people, when they talk about Star Citizen, talk about that. They're like,
Everything is so expensive.
it's really not. You never need to spend more than $45 on Star Citizen. One of the coolest ships in the game, I think it's the Paladin, was the one that they launched last year where it has like a bunch of shields on it and then just like 18 guns on it, basically like guns all over for 360 degrees of wreckage. You can buy that ship in game for like 17 million credits, and it does not take a ridiculous amount of time to get to 17 million credits. So like, there's a lot of stuff you can do. $45 is all you ever need to spend. Now, a lot of people that don't understand or have not really involved themselves with a Kickstarter, that's where I feel like a lot of people get caught up with Star Citizen, because the game started as a Kickstarter, which is essentially a developer saying, hey, look, if you want to keep supporting what we're doing, you can spend a little bit more than the base, and then we'll give you something for it. So basically, you're backing at a higher tier of the game, and because you're backing at a higher tier, they give you something that could be seen as more valuable. Now, the kicker is a lot of people think that, oh, I need to get a massive, expensive ship, and then I'm going to fly it by myself, and I'm going to wreck. No, the hell you're not. If you get a massive ship, massive ships tend to require multiple people on the crew. Like one of the best ships in the game, the Cutlass Black, is a ship that can do pretty solid hauling, because you have a pretty sizable like hangar space for like boxes and whatnot. The problem with it is you absolutely need somebody to be in a turret for you to get the best out of that ship. So you're never going to be using it at 100% if you don't have a buddy to fly it with you. The larger the ship gets, the more likely you're going to need a bunch of people to help you fly it. So a lot of people miss that aspect of the game when they're like, you can pay stupid money for ships. You pay stupid money for a ship, and then you will fly around a bunch of people who spend $45 for their starter ship, and those $45 ships will wreck yours. Absolutely wreck yours. Playing a while back, kept falling through the map. That doesn't happen as often, I think. John with the follow, appreciate you. The game is free. Star Citizen is not free. Your game package being $45 includes the ship and the game. That just means that that ship you will never lose, but the game is not free. Once you spend that $45, you got the game. Now, I feel like we saw a Grecian on one of the other things, so let's go and see if we can't crack some Grecian. And now that I know we can get mods for this is about to go down. We're about to be problematic with it. The only ships you don't get in game is Idris and Javelin. To be fair, I think they're giving Idris with Wicklow missions now. Big ships are not worth it without crews now. Polaris and Idris used. I mean, that's been the case for a lot of the big ships. Like, if you can't fly it with somebody else, like, I have a Carrack. I absolutely am not taking the Carrack out until I get at least 2 or 3 other people, because I need 2 people to be on guns at minimum. I need 2 people on turrets. I'm not even gonna try to have people without turrets. Just not gonna do it. Not gonna. 45% inert, but like, we got a lot of other resources. And I know about the landing gear. I'm trying to be better about making sure that I don't wreck myself and being more cognizant of how close I am to the rock when I get in here. And now we got this slider. Slide that shit all the way up. This does not feel like an easy rock. Ooh, bitch. Oh, this is much easier than using the mouse wheel. Oh, this is stupid good. Oh. Oh. Like 70-ish. Fuck. Come on, break it regularly first. Yes. I don't care if the system get hit. What did you change the control to? This slider on the very bottom of the flight stick. Oh my god, it's so much better. Game name, Star Citizen. What lasers? These are the default Golem lasers, which apparently are the somebody said the P something. New Babbage and Levski has the best version of the Riker. All right, cool. So I'm gonna have to go back to Levski after we deposit all of the ore that we have, after we refine it at, okay, I'm in extraction. After we drop all this off at Mike L1, we'll head back to Levski to get that, the gear. I thought they removed the slower speeds with gear down. No, the slower speeds with gear down, in my opinion, has been most of the reason to have the gear. 71 inert. Oh, I know. I saw. Like, a lot of this is going to be inert. And I feel like we're going to end up, at this point, I'm just trying to fill up the cargo hold. Because we're almost done. Bro, if you don't scan this bitch. Excuse my American. %17% is much better. But I know that we need a Grecium at some point. I know I saw something that was a Grecium. So I was like, you know, let's just start gathering stuff and filling up this inventory space. Knocks you down to 29 meters a second. So nice when you come in hot. Oh, I used that and swapping modes in master modes to air brake all the time. All the time. When I say all the time, I mean all the time. One of the main industrial StarCitizen streamers with the best mods for the Golem was, and he said Surge and Rieger C3. Dope. Salty Mike is also dope as fuck. I've known Salty Mike for a long time. I actually literally was just watching one of his videos this morning on YouTube. Like after I got ooh, 94%. I'm not fucking with 94% inert, bro. That's childish. 94% is low-key disrespectful. High-key, really. 90-something%, bro. And you know what? We have less than 2 SCU. If there is like 2 SCU on that rock, I'll say fucking get it. 1.17. We still have half an SCU available. Although, wait. See, I'm glad I calmed it down. 49%. Yeah. And then, oh, that one's impossible. This one's gonna be hard. That one was supposed to be easy, and it was not. Now we'll fuck this, because I absolutely am crashing this bitch. All right, there we go. As close as we can get. What are we looking for? Just stuff to mine. 100%. Woo, shit. Okay, I was looking at the wrong thing moving. So we're just looking for ore to mine so that we can refine it. And then once it's refined, we'll be able to use it in crafting. Riker C3 is Levski only, but the C2 is at Arc L4. Okay. I'm absolutely cool with going to Levski because that's my home base. So that's easy for me. And then if we have the statue of the Squadron 42 character, we'll pull it up so we can showcase it because that's kind of dope. I don't think we're going to be able to get those. It says, oh, I thought the other one was impossible and this one was hard. Did I go to the wrong rock? Oh, they're both impossible. I'm an idiot. I'm not an idiot. Let me check myself there. I've been trying to get myself out of the negative self-talk because I find myself doing that a lot. And I'm not against a little bit of humor at the expense of myself, but I'm not an idiot. So cracking myself. I need a cracker mine. If only they had those in this like elite. 25% versus 20 power boost. Ooh, shit. I think I'm gonna just go for the larger one. I'm so glad I still got this iced coffee. I forget which I call it. In StarCitizen, I've never seen a cracker mine. Although it might just be a larger mining ship thing, because I know the mole has some stuff that this one don't have, but at this point, we're gonna go refine these, and we'll probably pick a refining method that takes like 20 minutes and gives us as much as we can get out of the process. But then that gives us time to go over to Levski and get the mod, which I'm imagining is gonna be at the wreckage. We don't give a fuck about wreckage. We don't give a fuck. You know I don't give a fuck. Yeah, close to the station is always gonna be wreckage, I feel like. Remember your days as a reference. E&E online. How close do you think the market and industry will be to StarCitizen? I feel like it's going to be hard to say, right? Because they're going to use Quanta to handle the economy in StarCitizen. The Quanta are supposed to be basically the AI that are existing in the universe. Because if memory serves, our gameplay is only supposed to be something like 10% of the overall economy of the game. So I think it's really difficult to say until we get to the point where we can have the conversation about the economy. And they're not going to touch the proper in-game economy until we get closer to 1.0 at least. I feel like we were a little too far a ways out for that. Winter and Levski would be as well. Mining and Nix, since the materials are a bit better than staying fair. That also might be an attempt to, if they let us, if they have mining missions in Levski or in Nix, that might be a better outcome anyways, because we're more likely to be able to deliver shit. But yeah, as much as I want to comment on something like economy, I think we're way too far out to get to the economy. Like, we know that they've been working on the economy in general because they've got somebody who's deep into the economic side of things who's been working on it. So I'm not concerned about whether or not it's going to be similar to Eve. I feel like there's been enough negative connotation to StarCitizen as it is to where I don't even know if we'll properly be able to really have a good I'll scroll down for speed limit ownership. Oh, I know it's theirs. I got the stick. So for me, it's like I'm gonna forget to undo the speed limiter. So the thing I need to figure out and remember what I said it is, or what the profile has it set to, is the cruise on the ship. Medium, 8.92 inert. How much was this one? 11 inert, 76%, 249, 8.7%, 460, 4, yeah, 461 on the 10. When we got less, I mean, it doesn't matter really which one of these we crack because these two are impossible, so I'm not worried about those at all. This is going to be medium. I think that one's hard. It's also medium. So 557. Oh, the biggest copper we get in that one is 249, which I don't even see on the menu yet. So biggest copper in this one we get is 270. So even the lowest copper is more plentiful, higher on this. Let's crack this one. It's a huge blueprint party happening right now. I know you mentioned it earlier. I don't know if I've said it, but I feel like I might have. I try to find my blueprints as I play because we're gonna find the blueprints. I don't need to have all the blueprints right now to feel good about myself. I like unlocking them through the gameplay loops. You understand 1.0 is never coming, right? They've been working on this game for some 15 years. You know we're a beast. That's like saying that World of Warcraft is never going to be done. Because it's never going to be done. And MMOs should not be done. They should always be an ever-evolving and ever-growing thing. So you may feel like 1.0 is never coming. That's fine. I'm not knocking you on that opinion. But having watched this game grow over the past... I started streaming this game and playing it in December 2015. So I've had a considerable amount of time to play. Having watched it grow from a game where all you could really do was pull up your ships in a hangar and look at them and fly them in Arena Commander, to now being able to go anywhere in space down to a planetary surface that is to scale a massive planet and go wherever you want to go on that planet, do whatever you want to do on that planet. One crater in this game has enough landmass to fit all of the GTA games that have been released landmass, and there's still room after. So you don't have to believe that 1.0 is coming. I'm completely okay with that. Even if 1.0 never comes, what they're doing right now is trying to make something that no one else has bothered to try to make. And if they get 10% of the things that they put out in the initial Kickstarter done in this game, it is still the most ambitious gaming project that I've seen in recent history. So I don't care. Do I absolutely care? I would prefer 1.0 to come out, but they're also making two games at once. I feel like a lot of people don't ever hear that part. So it becomes a surprise when it's like they're making two games at once, which, as someone who taught people how to make video games, making two games at once is the most ridiculous concept to ever exist. The most ridiculous. Why the fuck would you double your workload? At minimum, you want them to play the same. The single player game is going to be offline, so you're going to get the best possible frame rates, and then the online game has servers that are up all the time, which is going to be expensive as fuck. So I understand why people would be like, man, it's never going to come out. That's fine. But as someone who is a big fan of excitement, I like being excited about dope shit. And it's always dope to me when a company says, you know, I want to do something different, and they actually try it. Spend more money in this game than GTA 6 and it's still jank as hell. GTA 6 is, if memory serves, a city or a tiny state. Actually, no, let's not use that one. We got a better option. Let's go there. Nope, not quite. See, this is why I wanted to zoom in a little bit. This is a whole ass planet that I can fly to right now, land on. If I wanted to land on the North Pole of this planet, there's a place I can go and land. And if I want to leave the North Pole of this planet, I can go to the South Pole of this planet, and there would be no load screens. That is not shit that GTA is capable of. So it's not about how much money was spent on it. It's about how much cool shit they've done. And also the money that they've spent on this, they've also spent on that single player game that we were talking about that a lot of people tend to forget. And I feel like that you're purposefully ignoring. Let's do a thing, right? Like, it's not even, let's go here and let's just see if they have the trailer, right? Because I'm sincerely hoping they have an actual trailer still and not the full fucking gameplay, because the gameplay is dope. But like, give me the quick trailer just so we can showcase some of this shit, please and thank you. Nope, still this big, but this is a single player game that they're working on. And this is an hour and some change of like the first mission of it. And like, I think I'm gonna just not watch this part. I'm gonna go to their page. So imagine that all that shit that we've just been watching, this is from 8 years ago. It's ugly compared to now.
The top back thruster's sticking.
We checked it, sir. Didn't see anything.
I think that's part of what I was trying to explain, Spoit, is that they're doing such different things that it's impossible to compare one to one.
Or I'm wrong.
All right, I'll check the referral page. Thanks for the
Check
reminder.
it again, sir.
That's your character, I feel like, if you play Star Citizen. And this is before they showcased all of the custom character advancements that they've updated. That's Mark Hamill. If you care about, you know, Star Wars or the Joker from the Batman animated series, you know who Mark Hamill is. That's just one of the major actors that's in there. So I need them to do something about Squadron 42. I need them to put some videos out because that's a stupidly old video. And I did see the check my referral page, but I wanted to knock this last thing out real quick, like just because it's right here, bro. Boom. And now we're full. So now I can go check the referral page. That's the referral page. Still 14. We still got one more to go. One more. All right, so we can put the mining laser away. But yeah, if you're coming to say like they spent more money than GTA 6, you can play this right now. Show me your GTA 6 gameplay. Now, mind you, that's me being facetious because GTA 6 doesn't exist in any way that it's playable, and it won't until Rockstar releases it in November. The reason I even make that comment is because I hear so often people are just like, oh, they're not doing as much as GTA. It's like, it's not GTA. It's not GTA. I don't expect them to. I expect GTA to be a GTA experience, and this to be a Star Citizen experience. You need a mining bunny? Nah, I'm just out here mining, fam. GTA tries to put as much detail on the small scale, and Star Citizen is as much detail on a bigger scale. I mean, I understand and agree with that, but for me, it's like comparing Star Citizen to Elite Dangerous, because that's one of the things that we hear a lot is people doing. And it's like, I can understand why you would compare Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous, because they're both massive space games with a lot of things you can do in space. The issue I have with comparing the two of them is their design concepts, their design process for getting the games to where they are is completely different. Elite Dangerous is a procedural generation of the Milky Way galaxy, right? all the billions of star systems that exist that we know of, that we've seen tons of them, right? Like we've looked through telescopes and seen them. Elite started as that procedural generation, and they started to develop downwards. So that's when you started to get planetary landings when Horizons launched in 2015. And then after that, they got even further down. They started to build more space stations that you can go around. And then they put in Odyssey in 2021, where you can actually walk on the ground in the space stations. You can walk on ground and actually do first-person shooter missions on planets. But even then, that made the game so much more detailed that it couldn't run on consoles, which is why consoles don't get the Odyssey update. And they're on the legacy servers, which don't have the Odyssey benefits, like the searching for bio life, right? So that's a dope thing. But then when you go into StarCitizen was developed starting as a first-person shooter because it's developed in an engine that was a derivative of the CryEngine. And it can't even be seen as a derivative anymore because they've changed so much of the engine that it is now called the Star Engine, and it is doing things that nobody else can do. Like have a star system that if we pull up the map and we zoom out, I didn't mean to zoom out that far, bro. Why would you do this to me? The map is so detailed about the way this game works is that you can actually watch that bar get shorter. And holy shit, we haven't even gotten into the most important aspect of it. When I started this game, the servers were maybe 15 people, and then they went to 25 people, and they went to 50 people, and then they went to 100 people. Right now, we are in a shard that has 593 people in it, and 48 of them are on this server. So we're talking about a game that has 700 people in it. The potential to have 700 people in one shard. And it keeps getting better. So they keep deleting everything every few weeks with this new patch. No game deletes all your progress like StarCitizen does. As someone who's been playing StarCitizen again since 2015, they have not deleted everything at all with the new patch. I have the same amount of money that I had before they put this patch out. I have the same ships I had before they put this patch out. So somebody's lying to you. And if they're lying to you, I'm sorry that they have such a negative connotation of this game that they are telling you lies to get you to believe something. That's not the case. So now, if they are deleting things in relation to this patch, if they did that, it would literally be shit that you either got during this patch because they're balancing, and also they don't deny that the game is not done. They tell you that every time. You can try to launch the game and it'll say, "Hey, just giving you a heads up as your captain on the RSI launcher. This game's not done and it's gonna have some bugs." There's bugs. We regularly talk about the bugs. Literally every time I log in, I have something missing because new patch. I've never seen that. So I'm sorry that that is the case. It is not a thing that I've seen. Arda with the follow, appreciate you. Sorry, you can't play it. There's orbital physics. They have not gotten the proper orbital physics, but they have in this patch actually added some adjustments that happen when you're on planet to where you see a little bit of the in-atmo importance. What game is this? StarCitizen. Last full wipe was December 2024. Yeah, the last full wipe that they did was when they launched Pyro. And they've added another star system since then. And I actually should, if somebody is on Twitch, if you could post the link of like any of them, because they've got it multiple times over, where they basically say in the Inside StarCitizen videos that we don't like to remove everything for people because some people don't get the chance to play StarCitizen very often. So we want to make sure that when we do wipes, it's minor wipes. They've said this multiple times. They've lived it multiple times. I know that they do it because it's what they do. They give a fuck about their characters. Or they give a fuck about their players to the point where they don't want to set their players up for failure. And I can do nothing but appreciate that. I thought the minimum was 16 gigs of RAM. Like, I feel like you can play with 16. What's the Twitch? Same as the TikTok. DeejayKnight. Appreciate the follow, Beasts. Would a 5070 help this game run real? A 5070 should play this game 0 issues. Ran 16 with lag or jump bad. I feel like you can play with 16, it's just that you're gonna have to do a lot of playing around with your settings. I think that's the key. Sure, a few weeks ago said we had the logs and many wipes were targeted. Yeah. Like if you did some shit and you got wiped, you might have been doing some shit. You might have been doing some duping. Or some glitching. They know. They know. give you respect. You can actually debate and not rage about different thoughts. I mean, that's part of life. If you can't have a civil conversation about some shit that you may not necessarily agree with, what's the point? That's how everything works. I find the concept of raging at somebody having a different opinion than you to be laughable.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Because
Your vehicle has
What the
been
fuck?
moved to our storage facility.
That's kinda
Please
silly.
visit us again.
you can't rage at somebody and expect them to respect your opinion. Especially in Orson train shuttle with 16 gigs was bad. I mean, to be fair, like in the PTU, I think it is, or the Evocati, they're testing the new transit system in elevators. Yeah, right. It's also a thing that we regularly hear people that I feel like people get mad at this game when they don't understand what the dev team is trying to do or how they're doing it. And I'm a firm believer in I would rather help enlighten somebody as to what's going on so that they're not curious. So that way we have a more informed populace of people who play the game. And then we all win. Because the more of us who can play the game decently and respect other people's opinions, that's how you change people's opinions. There's a bunch of people who play StarCitizen in here now who never would have played if they wouldn't have come in here and had conversations about it. And I feel like that's the way it's supposed to be. Or like a little more animals in StarCitizen. They're there, Spoit. I mean, to be fair, we got the Copians, which are like the wolves. We got the, I can't remember the name of the birds. And then they got the space cows. So there's animals. You just got to go to the planets that have them. StarCitizen, yes, Demon. But yeah, I'm a firm believer in conversation. Like that's the point of being a human, man. If you can't have a conversation, what's the point? Marak, yes. Yeah. So I feel like having the animals in now is a good start. And aliens now and Nyx, yeah, the first time the Vandal have been in the game ever. I'm excited about it. You got the worms. I forgot about the worms. Can you tame said animals? Not yet. Eventually, farming exists, so it may not be taming, but I'm guessing that they're gonna go for taming because they're putting every fucking thing else in the game. Like it wouldn't surprise me. And also, if we look at the 1.0 roadmap, the amount of shit they've added that is similar to what they're trying to get to 1.0 already. I've said it before, and I will continue to say it because every time I've said it, it has come true. And not to say that every time, but because for those of you who don't know, I taught video games. And when I say video games, if you've ever heard of Full Sail University, I taught game design at Full Sail for 4 years. So my job was to teach people how to make video games. So when we started, we were using the Unreal Development Kit. They were coding in C++. Do I code in C++? No, but I know code, so I was able to help people. We switched over to Unity, and then we switched to C#. I taught people C#. So when you understand how the cake is made, you have a little bit of an understanding about how things are going to play out. So when they said that they are going to make StarCitizen and Squadron 42, I had been saying since December 2015 that once that single player game is done, StarCitizen is going to get a huge boost in content, gameplay, updates, etc. So right now, they said in December 2023, November, December 2023, that Squadron 42 went feature complete. And by feature complete, it meant if you understand how the game development process worked, feature complete means all of the things that it needed to be completed are there. It just went into polishing mode. So it was great to have been saying since 2015 that once Squadron 42 is done, StarCitizen is going to explode. From December 2023, when they announced that, January 2024 is when we started to get one of the biggest boosts in functionality in StarCitizen yet. 2025, we got the most content in StarCitizen yet. And this year, still at the beginning of the year, we just got crafting. We just got engineering at the end of last year. We're in the third star system. So technically 2 years in a row, they released a star system at the end of the year. Now, is Nyx fully completed? No. But also, Genesis is not completed. And Genesis is their procedural generation system for making planets. So once Genesis changes and hops in game, they'll have all the biomes they need to make whatever the fuck planet they want, which means we are going to see an explosive beginning of development for StarCitizen. Mark my words, it's going to happen. I don't even need to, it's going to happen. If you made any games that's playable to the populace, I wouldn't mind trying it. I haven't made any personally, But before I worked in the game design degree, I was working. I was an interface designer on Madden. I worked on a couple of indie titles that were not super major, but I keep wanting to make some shit, and I just never get around to it because I stream full time. So little rough. It's good to see you still going. Keep it up. Appreciate your time. I mean, we ain't going nowhere. Is StarCitizen on Steam? It is not on Steam. You can only get it through their official website. Any luck on good ore? We got some decent ones, man. We got some decent ones. Not the best, but I mean, we got some 618, some 649. I'm actually making all the Gresham, all the ads, all right. Fuck it, let's just make everything at this point because we're gonna let it cook, and then we're gonna go over to Nyx anyways. So since we're going to Nyx to go to Levski so we can get the mods so that we can boost the mining laser of the golem, we might as well just do all this. So let's see what we got. Let me go to my highest quality and see what we get, because copper azurite, we got the 644, 649, 618. So let's rock with this area right here. Right in here and see 1437.26. That's gonna be our basis. 1437.26. Okay, so I'm actually surprised to see that none of this is really changing. Oh, I didn't get quote like an idiot. That quote. There we go. So now we're looking at the yield. 1410.99. Actually, no, 514.10. 617.12. Also, that an hour is way too long. How dare you? Okay, cool. Hit the quote. 612 or 1712. I think it was Gaskin that I went with last time. 4. No, we need more than that, bro. 5, 4. I don't want to wait an hour, but I also don't want to go this low. 3 hours. Eat dicks. 6, 17, 12. I mean, that's the most, but we're not waiting 3 hours, bro. We're not going to do that. 4, 12, 8. 4 minutes. 4 minutes is not doable. 4, 12, 8. We do 17 is decent because I feel like I'm looking around maybe 30-ish minutes at most. Because 30 minutes should get us nice. Won't put too much on it as a streamer myself. I get how hard it is, so it makes sense. I mean, say what you want, man. Doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I do. You can do what you do. I just like what I do. Because I realize like somebody could be like, yeah, but you could also just be streaming the gameplay. We could actually stream the game creation, but also, fuck all that, man. I'm just here having a good time right now. Is mining good now? I'm having a great time mining. Would you prefer Golem or Prospector? I feel like for beginner players, the Golem is the best choice because it's got a custom laser that you can mod, apparently. So we're going to go over to Levski just so that we can mod it up. And the Prospector is going to be more powerful because you can actually change the mining head on it. The Golem was Drake's thrown together, give people who are fresh to the game an option to do something. Get a cheap mining ship that doesn't have too much in the way of things that can play around and change the experience for people while still letting people do some work. I'm with that. Check mods here. You would see this after I get to the elevator. Can anyone mine in StarCitizen, or do you have to have specific ships? You do have to have specific ships, but you can rent ships in the game. You absolutely can rent ships. You can go and rent a Prospector or a Golem and be fine. What flights are those? These are the Thrustmaster Solar 2s. Still don't get mining? What is there not to get? And personally, I think the Golem is dope. Like, if you in-game money is low, rent the Golem. See if you like it. You could buy a miner other than the mole. I could not mine with the mole at this point. The mole is just, it's too big. There's too much. So let's see, categories, mining modules, focus, mining 95, focus 3s, wrongs. Model's a pain in the ass solo. Yeah, because then you have to line up your rocks and you have to get up, go down a ladder, get into the mining seat, and if you didn't line it up properly, you got to go back up the ladder and move again. Fuck that. Fuck that. Excuse my American. But also fuck that. You can wreck ships in game. Wow. Any feel for if the devs might take StarCitizen to a monthly subscription model? As far as I can tell, they're not. But I don't know. I feel like Eve doesn't have a monthly subscription, so unless you like, you can subscribe to RSI right now, but all of that subscription supports the Inside StarCitizen team, if memory serves. What up, Frosty? How you doing? Appreciate the follow. I am Legion X. Thanks much. All right, let me I can't remember the name of the mods you said we were looking for earlier, man. Let me scroll up and see if I can find it in chat. Or just pop it in chat. What's the mining modules I'm supposed to be looking for? Opinion on Starfield? Absolutely. Yes. Do it. I feel like a lot of people get Starfield confused with StarCitizen and other space games. Any grades on the day? I was thinking about it after we get done with this. Surge and Rigor. Nope. Nope. And we're done. Optimax gadget if you want. What is the Optimax gadget? I don't know. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is this? That's an optimum module. So that's not even the thing. That's not even the thing we're talking about. It's the handheld thing you attach to rocks to make them easier to mine. Yeah, I don't give a fuck right now. Also, I feel like that's probably going to be at Levski when we get there. Yeah, like I was like, if there's a thing that you can do for mining, it's absolutely going to be at Levski. Do you game with anyone off stream? If I game off stream, it's mostly on the couch. Because in the studio, right now, I have no chair in here. I'm standing, so I'm not going to stand here off stream. Like, I mean, I could, but like, I like standing here because I do like the standing desk. But like, I'm sitting on the couch playing some shit. You want a saber for that? For what? But yeah, as far as my opinion on Starfield, if you're wanting to hear it, my opinion on Starfield is that it is a fantastic single-player game. A lot of people expect this when they look at Starfield, but it is not. It is a Bethesda game that has a space candy coating, and that's not a bad thing. When I say that it's a space game a Bethesda game with a space candy coating, I'm absolutely speaking the truest shit that I could speak, because Bethesda makes great games that allow you to do or see whatever you want. Can you own zones or planets? There are land claims that you can own the land that you are sitting at. But they're not fully in game yet. That's one of the gameplay features, or one of the gameplay mechanics that isn't in yet. But they do have the aim of having that be a thing that's in there. But that's the game says everything about the game design. Yeah, Optimax keeps clustering and a little easier to break. Severe bigger green zone and 20% more easy to break. Dope. Heard there are a lot of loading screens. I mean, it's a single player game. There's loading screens. I don't mind load screens in a single player game. With the amount of planets that Starfield has, even StarCitizen has travel time, which I feel like the loading screens that people are complaining about in Starfield are shorter than the travel time to get to a place in StarCitizen, because it takes time to move at a speed, especially when different ships have different speeds. None of that matters in Starfield. You just hop in and play. And again, it's a Bethesda game. So think Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind. Bethesda makes great games that allow you to be whatever you want to be in a specific setting. Oblivion, Morrowind, and Skyrim are Bethesda games with a fantasy candy coating. Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 are Bethesda games with a post-apocalyptic nuclear US candy coating. Starfield is a Bethesda game with a space and sci-fi candy coating. It all turns out to be a Bethesda game. And tell me which Bethesda game I'm giving you the intro to. Hey, it's good to meet you. Man, it sucks that this big bad's out here being a problem for everybody that's out here. What do you look like? You know, you're right, you do look like that. What do you do? Wow, I should have seen that sword. I absolutely should have known that you're the kind of dude who goes to slice stuff up. Oh shit, the big bad's over here. I wish somebody could help take that dude out. Oh shit, you did a great job taking them people out. Nice work, man. Well, I'll tell you what, man. If we can get to the real big bad around this place, that'd be great if somebody could do that. But in the meantime, I hope you have a great time doing whatever it is that you want to do. Be easy, fam. I'm gonna talk to you later. That is the beginning to every Bethesda game. Everyone. think I'll just wait for Star Citizens to finish owning stations, planets, and galaxies. You will not be able to own a station, a planet, or a galaxy. You might be able to own a station, but a guild will own a station. I think you might have looked at, unless you're in a guild, the guild will own the station. No single player, I think, will anytime soon, anytime after 1.0, own a station alone. That's an organization thing. So yeah, that 1.0 version of Star Citizen is a ways off. Starfield also gives you a 40 photo carousel for loading screen background, so take screenshots and you'll get to see them more often. This is true. Heard Elite went free to play apparently. Interesting. Starfield has started by digging rocks. What? Oh, yeah, this is true. But the conversations, same shit though. Yeah, you a rock breaker, but man, what else can you do? If I'm wrong, let me know. I don't like being wrong. Also, I did not get, I don't think I fueled up. I may have to get back in there. How much quantum do I have? I don't think I have enough quantum to get there. Yep, I flew here and just absolutely dipped. Absolutely got to get another landing pad. Because we're not gonna make it to where we're trying to go right now, is what I'm saying. What's better, a mole or 3 golems? If it's 3 people, probably a mole. If you had 3 golems as a single player, you can only use one of them. Or if you had 3 moles or 3 golems, you can only use one of them at a time. So just, if you got 3 people, just get in the mole and then mine as a group. Remember to equip the modules. You bought one? I bought nothing. I want to wait to get the module until I'm in Levski. I'm going to say, if you don't just fucking open one of these up, stop playing with me. Mole is best with 2+ people? It is. That's part of the reason why I don't fuck with the mole. And I want to get used to flying in the golem just because it's a dope starter ship that still gets you mining gameplay. And it's kind of fire. Like, you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Let me hit the landing. Refuel all this shit. All this shiatsu. I wonder if you'll get the 1.7 billion bug where you can't refill anything. Right now I'm at 900 milli. Somebody gifted me money before that ended that. So I was just giving away 100 mil at a time to a bunch of people. Perfect for hopping out to place gadgets. The golem, yes. As long as you make sure you put your helmet on before you do anything. Have an helmet on is a good idea. All right, so let's hit the gateway. We still got a mission here. We're not worried about that mission right now. We're trying to go to the next gateway. Damn, that's gonna take, oh my God, I'm gonna have to land the next gateway. The only reason I'm even taking this ship is because when I get to Nyx, I want to be able to immediately put shit on this thing. And I don't want to like break it. I don't want to have to claim it and get another one, although that probably would be better. Realistically, I get the fuck up. Get a faster ship that has a lot more space in it. We can pull, well, it's a small hangar, so what other small ship do we have that has a long range? Let's find out. Because if we're gonna have to go find the parts anyways, setting the claim once we get there is gonna be dope. Claim time to be small, exactly. Finally got in, hell yeah, Space Toast. Glad to hear it. How did it feel?
Please visit us. Welcome.
You have a big ship, you can even put the golem in the big thing. I mean, true, but I don't, that's too much. That's too much right now.
Your vehicle has been moved to a place visit.
No, what I could do is not be in the small hangar and then go to a large hangar after we call up something like a Hermes or some shit, because the Hermes I know we'll be able to get to, we will easily be able to get to Levski, no problem. Parts of bottom floor, Levski, dope. I would have thought it was the top floor. The elevator that they give you the option to go straight to see at the top of your hangar, like straight from the elevator. Let's tell you what the follow. Appreciate you. Pisces Expedition. I'm fine with the Pisces Expedition right now. Hermes already here anyways.
Stand by. Your vehicle
Also,
has been
they actually fixed that, because every time I did it before, it was like, it was in your small hangar. It's like, we knew it was in a large hangar, but like, they were telling me it's in a small. I was like, why are you lying? Stop lying. Happy Friday, right back at you, Turn Drain. Appreciate you. How you doing today? Wow. What up, Major Post? Wow. You know, real elevator instead of playing that game of like, yeah, see that fake one down there. No. We knew better. We knew better. We knew better. You won't catch me slipping like that. Yeah, see? All right, now we got thing powered on. And we step out.
Enjoy the ride. System check.
We pressing step back, and they don't be stepping back sometimes. It's kind of rude. Fuck. See, look, we got plenty of space. Plenty of it.
Take off complete.
Take off complete. Landing gear up. Look at that thing, man. Look at that thing. Look at that thing.
Atmosphere raised.
Ooh, I was worried that I was going to burn myself and smash into the sides of that. All right. Obviously, speed mode. Move a little faster in a bit. Quantum drive blasting up. It's a great time for me to go refresh my water. There's not much left in here. We've been drinking it. We've been drinking all the water. So, BRB. All right, we back. See how quick that was? Wasn't playing. What up, Tater? How you doing? Captain Tater. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your Captain speaking. We're here to tell you about the Captain Tater and his boss. I got myself a protein bar. Mint chip, which is a great choice, I think. Also, I don't know if you've ever had a built puff bar. These things are gas. Open them up or love these things. Mm-hmm. Also, 5 Steam Street, appreciate you, Space Toast. Black Wolf, what up? Potentially real, but most of the time I just solo it out. And if we do group stuff, is with the org. When shipping my own, I want to buy it. This is the Hermes. It just came out in game last month or the month before. You may not be able to get it with in-game credits for a month or two. Hermes hasn't been added in-game shops yet? I didn't think so. In a couple months? Probably. All right. I'm gonna still be here, but I'm gonna mute for a minute.
Shields on.
I'm concerned that it hasn't done anything yet. I'm a little concerned. Like, it should be at least trying to spool up right now. Like, I have to turn this thing off and back on real quick. Like, I think it's playing with me right now.
System off. Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Why does it so often turn back on with no throttle controls? That is so weird. I need them to fix that, like, immediately. Did they set me up with a ship? There we go. I was like, what the fuck y'all doing, man? Quit playing. Do it. Do it. I know the entry requirements, man, because I've been here before. Activate jump point. Done. Oh, I don't want to verify. Cancel the verify. Oh no. Stop. Oh. Come on. Let go. Let me back. Let me in. Let me in. Check Steam, sent you a gift. You send me something else, bro? Goodness. What you doing? What you doing? Pending gifts. I really wish I could cancel that. PC looks so clean. Run like 2 programs. I mean, I'm running the browser in the game. In Steam. So the stream was like, oh, StarCitizen cooled and the game crashed. I'm like, that's why I quit. I mean, since 4.7 dropped, like a week and some change ago, we've had 3 crashes. That's actually just over a week, like a week and a half now. And 2 of those are on the same day. So I actually feel like this game is in a much better place. I understand not playing because you don't want it to be in a crashy state, but crashes happen. Streaming off a second PC? Absolutely. This is the gaming PC. Stream PC is over here, technically. Gaming PC, streaming PC. So if this PC crashes because I'm playing a game, the stream stays up. Yup. Makes so much sense. I mean, I've been streaming long enough where I kind of have to. Do that because it would suck otherwise. Although, to be fair, I feel like considering we just crashed, they were probably going to make it seem like I died. So if the persistence is there and they still count me as in game, we'll probably have jumped through the point or just stayed at the same spot at the entrance. Or we wake up at Lesky anyways, which is dope because it's my home base. So I'm torn. But yeah. What's in your streaming? OC? What you got? What OC? Explain. PC. Oh, okay. I don't even remember what's in the streaming PC. It used to be the gaming PC. And then AMD sent me a new motherboard, 64 gigs of DDR5, and the 9800X3D. So the old gaming PC is now in the PC case, the streaming PC case. And now the gaming PC has the 9800X3D, the 7900XTX Starfield edition, 64 gigs DDR5. We have 4 gig or 4 terabyte M2s. So yeah, the gaming PC is
Beastly.
it's kind of
Beast.
we play whatever we want, calmly, with a straight face. So yeah, it's kind of dope. What Mike set up an interface. This is the Rodecaster Duo and the Shure SM7B. Sounds crisp. I mean, it took a long time to get it right. I think it's more because like I used to have a Go XLR, and I love the Go XLR, but like it was a 3.5 jack. If I needed to, I don't even think I could use the Go XLR with this PC because it requires a 3.5 jack for the microphone and then for an output. And I would every now and then audio would be gone, and you have to like turn the 3.5 jack. And it's like it's too much. Now with the Rodecaster Duo, I just plug it into both PCs with a USB-C cable, and all the audio just works. It's so good. It's just so good. It's just so good. Because if something breaks, I know immediately, like, oh, I can't hear the streaming PC. Let's figure out why that is. And then that might be a 5-minute process. Versus like, let me touch every 3.5 cable that is connected to this whole ass setup. I hate it. I hate it. Verification completed. Let's see. Hate them. It's not that I hate 3.5s. It's more just that like as they go bad, figuring out which ones you need to replace is problematic. It's problematic. It hurts a little bit, really. It hurts a little bit. Hurts a bit. Hurts a lot of it, actually. For real. Yeah, you think you're tripping? Yeah. And it's like, it makes it super useful that I can just plug headphones into the Rodecaster Duo and I hear the full stream mixed down, so I know exactly what's where. It makes me happy, 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 happy. It makes me happy. Are we gonna be in the same server? Let's find out. Purposeful Saturn. I can't remember if we were on Purposeful Saturn. We're gonna find out shortly. We're going to find out shortly. That's there. And just the card the whole time, pretty much. Or the cord. And it's like a $2 cord. Even the highest quality cords is like $2.17. It's like, fuck me. How dare you dislike me like this?
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Kinda flipping dope. Also, I still have the same missions. Man, there's something about the persistence being in game that just makes me happy in and around my whole ass body, man. Like this could have been a whole lot worse. Nice. Guess who's done with work and ready for the weekend? Hell yeah, Red One. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I love to hit F12 because I really don't be paying attention to the chat. I really don't be caring. So like, I wonder if it counts me as already having opened the gate because it is still open. How's the blueprint hunt? We haven't really got any blueprints yet. Today we've done more mining because I wanted to try another one of the mining missions just to see if it would work. F12 is my favorite key to StarCitizen. It's like, look, y'all can shut up. Don't nobody care about y'all talking right now. Hush your mouths. Hush your mouth. Yeah, poop mouth, Ron Burgundy. Yeah, poop mouth. Why is my brain? I don't know, man. It's just there, bro. I'm just here. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Oh, wow. I didn't have to do it again. That's even dope. It even still registered that we already did that part. That's, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It bothers you that much, play something else? People that spend $100 playing complain. That's fair. I love these jump points, man. Like the idea of being able to fly through a jump point and actually having to navigate through it is so dope. And the music is so fantastic every time. And I'll just be doing loop-de-loops in here. Like, we don't have to do barrel rolls in here, but like, fuck it. Why not? Add a little razzmatazz. Add a little razzle-dazzle to it. Do a little something nice. Just have to go to the bubble and end up in the middle of nowhere. No thanks. Not in the mood to do that. I'm not in the mood to do that. No thanks. No thank you. I don't think I want to do. Levski. Yeah. Hey, dude. 5040 had problems with this game, or was it just a bugged game 6 months ago? What is the CPU you have? Because I feel like I have not seen a, I don't think I've heard anybody with a 5 series having issues with this game, bro. Were you on DLSS? Like, what frame rate were you trying to run? Like, not frame rate, what resolution were you trying to run? Like, would you have the game settings too? Like, I've not heard anybody with a 50 series having any issues. So that sucks. What was the bug that you had? So you're on Ryzen, blah, blah. I mean, you're not supposed to use DLSS on a Ryzen unless you have, like, if you have a I don't know. I just use Vulkan. I've been using Vulkan for a minute. Everything lagged. The game would shut down randomly. I mean, lag could be a server issue, most likely. Like, are you playing on a solid state drive or an old school platter drive where you start playing the game and just, like, if you're playing on a regular hard drive that is a disk drive, you absolutely need to put this game on an SSD. 5060 is the lowest version of the 50 series. Interesting. Vulkan's a bit buggy on shader caching, maybe. Yeah, like light. I have light issues with like light flashing on occasion, but I've been on Vulkan and I've had no issues. But also, I'm on FSR, so I'm on FSR. Speaking of bugs, trying to troubleshoot your friend isn't able to install the game. So I got my IT cap on for the day. Hey, 5040 laptop only thing. That's a possibility. Because I know my laptop has a 50 series in it, but I'm not sure which one. I did install StarCitizen on there previously, and I think I verified to update it to 4.7. So I may play a little bit on the laptop just to see if it works, how it works. Because Alienware gave me a laptop for my birthday, fam. That was dope as hell. I'm still excited about it. It's kind of fire for real. It's kind of fire for real. $5060M? I'm not even sure. Should go check actually. Next time I leave the computer, somebody remind me. Go check your laptop. Oh, GPU. Yeah, Alienware gave me a beastly laptop, fam. That's the Alienware Area 51 gaming laptop with a 50 series in it. That thing had, I put another hard drive in it. I put like a couple terabytes in there because reasons. Ooh, I'm about to say, like, I'm gonna need you to slow it down, bro. Yeah, slow it down double time. Now we can put that landing gear up. It's a good time for a crowd control and jump scare, which is why crowd control's not on, because I get the feeling somebody would have got me a long time ago. How much for flight sticks? I think they're like $350 for the pair, and if you didn't want to get both of them, you just get one of them. think the single is $199 and the pair is $350, or a little bit, might be around that. I'm not sure. It's crazy how good turning quantum off and hitting landing gear slows the ship down. It is, and that's part of the reason why I will always use them as air brakes. It's like, slow it the fuck down.
Landing gear deployed.
Boom, look at your boy. See, you don't sleep on your boy's flight skills, man. I'm out here. We out here. According to your friend in Moscow, Russian vodka has more alcohol than American vodka, but I'm still looking for the proof. See what you did there. Well played. How long would it take for a new player to save up for a ship to get into mining or salvaging? I would say don't even rush getting into mining and salvaging. Realistically, you could rent a ship for a couple grand. You probably have enough to rent a mining or salvage ship immediately. Especially if you use a referral code and get the additional 50 G's, you absolutely have enough to rent a mining ship the second you step into the game. But I would recommend getting the hang of the game first. You're just gonna have a much better experience. What's the best way to make money? How you feel like making money. Like, there's tons of ways to make money.
Landing complete.
All right, we got Zenitsu, Black Zenitsu with the follow. Appreciate you. Let me see. Also, if somebody says it's 50-40 and they might have just got a number wrong. It's not. It's fine. How much? Oh, we already into that. Oh, damn. Okay. That works. I was trying to get out of the ship anyway. Dope. So when the players used to go selling dead player bodies out of a ship, each for 20 G's. People were actually buying them. That's hilarious. What ship is that? That was the RSI Hermes. So let's hit the elevator. All right, let me take this helmet off real quick. Like, hold on. Oh, it was already off? Damn it. Silly. Let's go to the elevator and get a little bit of light. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. I really like the music in this game. Depends on the budget. Min specs are posted though. Needs to final. Yes. In a budget PC run StarCitizen, I would definitely look at that. I feel like it's not teachers ship shop that we get stuff. I'm gonna go there anyways. Might as well. Appreciate the follow. Eldon, thank you much. All right, so let me step off of this real quick. How long did that take? What? Also, let me go back to the website so we can check. I think I might need to close the browser and restart it because it does sometimes dislike people after the game crashes. It takes you 30 minutes per mission. You're slow. It'll take you 15 hours. Oh man. Oh. Don't do that. Launch the game. Yeah, absolutely restarting the browser. I feel like every time the game crashes, if I don't restart the browser, that happens and it helps it crash again. Let me just restart this browser real quick. Appreciate the follow. Is it Joaquin? Joaquin? I want to say it right, man. I'm not trying to mess your name up. I don't want to disrespect the homie like that. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. If you did the ground FPS missions, which are easy, it'd take you around 20-30 missions to buy a golem. That's actually not bad. Try playing this PC, not powerful enough. That happens on occasion. All right, so let me see. Because I can't remember what the base specs are on top of the head. So I'm just going to restart the browser and load it up. I'll go to the download page and then scroll to the bottom. PC requirements. Windows 10 anniversary update. DX12 capable card with 4 gigs of VRAM. Quad-core CPU with AVX instructions, Intel Sandy Bridge, with an AMD's Bulldozer processor or newer, 16 gigs plus of RAM, 150 plus gig solid state drive. That's the base requirements of StarCitizen. Been waiting for a free to try the game. Is there anything important to know beforehand? Outside of the PC specs? Not really. 3050 Pro, low Pro, Windows 11 Pro, 32 gig dual channel. Damn, noise. All right, let me see what we got. Let Let me see. Let me see. Actually, this is a great time for me to go and check out the. This should put us back in the game where we were, and I'm gonna go check my laptop real quick to see what 50 series cards in there. BRB.
You picked the good one. I'll have it sent to you shortly. Perfect.
All right, Lappy Toppy got a 5080 in it. And I absolutely have to do a thing that I should have done already. So I'm gonna tab out of the game real quick. All right, so let me move in here real quick. Let me move around so I'm not like in the middle blocking anybody from doing anything. Let me turn around this way. And there's your view. Let's see. Go to there. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Luckily, the thing I have to do is not going to take very long. We found out too long ago. New PC couldn't handle it. You got to wait for them to do it. They do free flies like every few months, basically. So I feel like it's not going to be too much longer before we get to another one. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, we got the follow from Havacon 10. Appreciate the follow. Thanks much. Oh man, see, I already prepared myself. Thank goodness for me having prepared myself in advance. Like, it's the thing that I came in here that I came to change and didn't even need it because it was already done. Thank goodness me. And we got the hot cross buns from Alpha Stigma. Appreciate you. And then Marcello with the roses. Let me double check Leo's. Boom, 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 boom. Dope. Say that. Yeah. Let me copy this right. Whoa, whoa, oh, copy. Go into there, paste. Done. Gather that. Gather that. All right. The thing I needed to do is done. So we got to tab back into the game here in a second. Got to make sure to not be on this page because I don't like my email being the page. The stream mode's up too. That's just not how that works. I don't put the emails up there. Like, you know what I'm saying? People send me cool shit emails. People play this game maybe in the future. They optimize the game for mad PCs or medium PCs play this game in the future. They've actually done a really good job of doing a lot of optimization. So it's better now, but like they're still adding gameplay mechanics. So I feel like as they add more gameplay mechanics, it's going to get more and more complex. And they're going to need to do more waves of optimization. That's just how that works. Your talks in the past couple days, just found you on stream. Dope. Appreciate you. TNT Danny, what's happening? Good to see you. All right, let's see. Boom, boom. All right, let me go back to this and there. Dope. Dope. All right, get in here. We're good. All right, cool. Back to the game. What a nice guy. What a nice fellow. Boom, 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 boom. All right, out of that view. Out with the global chat. Over to one of these. We don't need to rent anything. Although, how much is it to rent a golem? Great Golem Teaches special. You could rent a golem for 27 G's. That's pretty dope. Like, again, you could, if you got the referral code when you pick up StarCitizen and you got 50,000 credits, you could absolutely rent a golem for a day and do a bunch of mining and be fine. I love it so much. Love it. Love it. And then the vulture, 70 G's. You couldn't get the vulture. You waste all your money immediately getting the vulture, but you might get a bunch of it back out of principle. So let's go over here. Looks like the Rieger. Nah. Miscellaneous? Yeah, it's not here. So Teach's Ship Shop is not the place then. Oh, they said at the bottom of the elevator, which means we got to go back to...
Come on, move it along.
We got to go some other places, right? So we got to go to the main... We got to go to customs. That's what it is. Got to go to customs. My shit is custom. All right, so we go this way, and then we go all the way to the bottom to grab the parts we need. Yeah. And the bottom over here is it the bottom? Refinery ore sales? Yeah, makes sense. Because the refinery is going to be where we go to get shit refined. You know what I'm saying? What up, Samuroid? How you doing? Samuroid dog.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
I forgot my fucking water. How dare I? It's not the refinery floor. Central lift. Vertical people mover. Poop mouth. Run burgundy poop mouth. Joaquin, welcome back. Appreciate you. Yeah, this is mine, so it's got to be the refinery. Yep. I love this fucking view, man.
Please follow designated routes and refrain from approaching the tanks.
Look at this, man. How do you not appreciate a game that has this just randomly out there, bro? Look at this. I feel like I have multiple screenshots of the refinery, but like, that's a desktop wallpaper. I don't care what anybody says. Doing great. Like to ask, do you do FPS PvP? I mean, This game has both of those things. Yes. I typically try not to PvP people because I don't like messing with people's experience, but it's an MMO and you're going to come across people that you got to PvP at some point anyways. So it's likely. I try not to, but it's likely. The Rieger C3, there it is. Mining laser power 125%. Optimal charge window size -1%. The Rieger C3 module boosts laser power, but requires more precision to find an effective mining area. What a nice guy. ASOP terminals finally fixed? Like, in what way? Because they bug out every now and then, but that's also standard with StarCitizen. Never realize how good the armor is at Checkmate? I mean, they do have dope armor on many occasions. Partner just dropped off birthday gift. Happy birthday, Cypher. Oh, I know I only need one Lancer. I just know that sometimes when you destroy stuff, it doesn't come back. So I'm just gonna get 5. Plus, I need to kind of burn through some of this money, so it don't bother me now. It was a Riker in the Surge. I think it was the Surge. The Surge. Instantly inject energy into a deposit with the Surge. It uses a special configuration of lenses to increase mining laser power and bypass the deposit's resistance. It does require careful management as the module also increases laser instability. Dang. Saber or Optimax gadget if you want a hand gadget. I don't even have a hand gadget. Like, I haven't even looked at the mining gadgets outside of like the multi-tool. Do they have one of the like something like the max lift that you can mine with your hands? Because that'd be dope. Nope, that's just salvage. I think these are the only two, the Cambio and the max lift. Two-hand miner now, rude. Does my multi-tool have that? Mining, yep. So we're good with a multi-tool. I do not know who that is. I do not accept unknown friend requests. What are we looking at? I need to see if they got some crews. Where's the crews? Oh, they don't have crews start. I'm grabbing. Flop with the follow. Appreciate you. All right, so we got the two things. Oh man, I forgot to claim the golem before I did all this. Ah, well, man, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Flopper with the lights. Appreciate you. It'll be fine, man. We'll be good. We'll be all right. Boom, 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 boom. Oh wait, does it automatically know that it's only going up? That's kind of dope. Boom, 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 boom. All right, arriving in 37 seconds. I don't like how it's arriving in 0 seconds when it was just 37. Pick one, bro. Pick one. I'm gonna need you to pick one. For real. Also, we got Mando versus Prime going on in the chat right now. If you are in house or squad Mando or squad Prime, you can attack and defend yourself. If you're not in squad Mando or Prime, you can attack one of them anyways. So you got options. Bum, 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 bum.
Capsule now
Excuse me.
Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Bum, 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 bum. I'm not a farmer. Brum, brum, bum, brum, bum, brum. Brum, 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 brum. I think we still need to go up. Yeah, we don't need anything. Oh, wait, fuck. Let me go in the market because they maybe have cruise dart. I'm doing well, Space. Tell us about yourself. I know you said you got in earlier. How was it treating you? How was your time in the verse? I don't think they have Cruise Black here now that I'm down here, but also, if I can name, you're already here. Might as well look, man. You know what I'm looking forward to? The one thing I'm looking forward to most of all the stuff they're putting in this game is the quick change between armor and clothes. I need that. Fucking need that. Because I want to wear clothes when we get to a station. I don't want to have to be in my fucking spacesuit all the time. I don't want to have to be in this fit trying to look like a boss all the damn time when I'm walking around in the space station. Because for real, I get home, clothes off. Fuck that. Let me get comfy. I want to feel the breeze a little bit. So like, nah, I'm not wearing this big ass armor everywhere. I'm just not gonna wear this big ass armor everywhere I go in every space station. So I need to go to a box and just click a button and then take the shit off and give me some clothes. Because I got some bomb ass clothes. I want to show them shit off. I don't think that's too much to ask. I don't think it's too much to ask. Also, ain't nobody got a terminal where I can buy some Cruise Dark? Let me just buy that shit and send it to my backpack, man. Quit playing. Quit playing with your boy. Let me see what's up with this terminal. Y'all in the way. Get out the way. I'm buying reclaimed water, man. Eat a bag, bro. Eat a bag, my boy. He ain't got no. He ain't got no. He ain't got no. I do like the tanker, though. That's pretty dope. Blah, excuse me. Where is my, where is my, where is my, where is my, my? Where is my, where is my, where is my?
On the date of the 6th, right?
Why is my brain what it is? 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 Brain what it is. What shop terminal are you at? This is one of the shops in Grand Barter Station, I think it is, in Levski. Since they put Levski in, I've just been choosing Levski as my primary location. Because why not? Also, ooh, I need to check the ship mining options out here. Because I want to see what they got. I want to see what they got. I want to see what options we got. You know? 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 Oh! Ignore 97% of the shit that be coming out of my mouth. And y'all know I'm just being silly most of the time. Most of the time being the keywords. Most of the time. You know, I don't even want to buy weapons anymore since I know we're going to get blueprints for weps. I think I would rather just do missions and get blueprints. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. All right, let's go put this gear onto the Golem. Upgrade that thing. Upgrade that thing. Ha! What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. All right, so central left here. We gotta go up one. I wonder if they're gonna put the statue back, or is this not the right floor for the statue? I don't know. About to sell weapons in the back of my ship, undercut the shops. That's the point, actually. If we go get the blueprints, we good. We good. We good. Me. Ignore 97.6284% of what DJ says. I do engineering. Precision is key. This is fair. Can we make attachments too? I don't know. If you can, I don't have a blueprint for it yet, so I plead the fifth. I'm not sure, so I'm not going to lie to you. Why do I see music, man? Music just is there. Boom, 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 boom. Like that time he told us to ignore less. I mean, did I? I don't know, man. What up, Jenlo? How you doing?
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
So, Gul, M, claim, file claim,
Your insurance
pay the expedited fee. 43 seconds is not bad at all. I'm glad. I'm glad. soon as I get a blueprint for the missile launcher, I'm gonna be so happy. I mean, fair. Also, the idea that we have 43 pages of blueprints that are possible to be retrieved already, and that doesn't include the motherfucking. It doesn't include attachments yet? Bitch, man. They're gonna go so hard. They're gonna go so hard. Bit better have my dough. Bit better have my dough. Hey, bit better have my dough. Bit better have my dough.
Welcome
Bit
to
better
the
have my
ASOS
dough.
vehicle
Bit
retrieval
better
system.
have my dough. Click and only see the ships we got here. Love it. Love it, love it. You know, I don't want to retrieve it yet. It's already here. So let's open up the ship vehicles section. Now, I would love for them to add that checkmark for only the ships that are here on this screen. That would be dope. So till we have full base building too, it's gonna be too much. Oh, I forgot about the liveries. Hell yeah. Oh, deck the whole. No, I'm gonna go with the flashpoint. So we got the utility. We got the lifeline reader. So, oh, these are just empty. Hey, yo. So we just put these holes in. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. So that added 125% power, and the surge as 150. So this thing's gonna be stupid. And I know which ones it is because I had like a bunch of them selected at once. Boom. Oh, that's what I wanted to go do. Let me write this down real quick because I want to check the. I want to check the. Oh fuck! I didn't save that, so it may not have saved. Surges. Go detachment. Put something in your backpack because they expired after a few uses. Good to know. Okay, yeah, we gotta put it back on. Savage. I didn't save and equip, so good to know. So we get the Rieger, get the Surge, save and equip, and then Gollum. Let's see, we got the systems. So it is a size 1 power plant. So we got size 1, grade 3. We could switch to the ion burst. I'm gonna check and see what options they have. Cooler is size 1, grade 3. And then quantum drive is size 1, grade 3. I feel like I probably don't want to do too much with these because they're already industrial tier. Regolith has loadout helper, tells you your stats based on what you add. Really cool. I mean, that's dope. I like doing it in game. There's something about just like being able to go look and just have at it. Size 1 G3s. I feel that's probably the best we're going to be able to get for now. So I should just leave it alone. For half a second, I thought that was a person. Like, who the fuck is in my hangar and why? Es el que sale en el comercial de StarCitizen. I feel like I get the gist of that sentence. Nice style. Appreciate that, Roger. Muchas gracias. May I inquire for a bit more coin? Fam, I gave you 100 million. I've been trying to spread that 100 million out across a bunch of people. How did you burn through 100 million credits that quick? I know you said you bought 2 ships earlier.
Fail.
100 mil is 100 mil. How?
How?
I gotta know. Surge. And then uncheck this. There we go. So I wish I thought there was a way to more easily. Now I gotta figure out where to put that on the Golem to use it. Buying a single ship is also an easy way to plow through 100 million credits because outfitting is also expensive. Yeah, I'm just curious. Space blow? I mean, space blow's a thing. Stay space blow is a thing. I plead the fifth. Set of Geist and armor can be 100 mil. I have not, like, if you buy it from players. Boom, 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 boom. Holds bowl. Please, sir, may I have some more? Please, sir, may I have some more? Boom, 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 boom. All right, so we already got those in there. I don't need to do all that shit, man. We don't need to be checking to see if that other shit is out there because we good right now. Let's just go shoot some shit.
This is a helmet check.
You should be wearing one. Fix it. I absolutely should. That's a valid point. And I already knew that I wasn't. Boom, boom, boom. Did I call the Carrick? I thought I called the column. Oh man, I dislike when they overlap like that sometimes. I was so confused. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, cool. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. I was worried. It's the only chip I know that I have that could be close to that size. So I was very confused for a minute. I was like, oh, why? I was like, Miss Cosé. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Also, that library gets it, though. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's dope. What up, Ski? Chilling, Ballsy. What's going on with you, fam? Also, I've been meaning to get my water for ages. BRB. Rude. Rude. Damn it.
This is the way.
I feel like I might have to send this back down and call it back up. Because every time I've had this issue where I try to get into the ship and it makes me look down like that, I end up having to call it back out. So I got it back and I was just like, I forgot my water, like a silly person. Which we be silly, so that happens. That happens every now and then. Every now and then. I really wish I knew what was doing this. It's like I don't think there's anything on the flight sticks. I unplugged both of them, and every time it's like I have to get out of the ship and back into the ship. It's powering it down doesn't work, and there's nothing I can think of that is touching the controls that is not one of these. There's no other like controllers plugged in. I have an Xbox controller that will plug in every now and then, but it is absolutely not on. I got to figure out what I need to change, but I feel like for the most part it's just like power it down or like store it, recall it. I feel like I've tried to hold F and it didn't. It moves back down. Like every time.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Boom, 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 boom.
Welcome.
Never had it force me to say looking that way. Yeah, and that's why I'm curious what it is.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage.
Because something is in there that makes it does it. Do I know what it is? No.
Welcome to the ASOP. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your vehicle has been delivered.
I know. Bring my shit. Oh man, the bananas are already done. I've been getting them so I can have them as smoothie situations. I gotta probably put them in the fridge, keep them a little bit longer. Trying to keep from eating nothing but protein bars. Get some fruit in the body. Home from work. Been on a retro kick. Went for your handhelds. System crack PSP. I have it on the station in Okinawa. Tons of damn. Hell yeah, fam. You about to be gravy. You about to be
Gravy.
It did it again. This bitch. See, whatever it is, it's moving the mouse ever so gently. And no matter what I'm doing, it puts it back. I wonder if it's like tab out of the game and tab back in and see what happens. Nope. Whatever it is, it's doing what it wants. And then even if I unplug the sticks, both of the sticks are unplugged right now. You can see when they're plugged in because the lights are on. Yeah. There's probably something on one of these fucking things. Nope, because if it was on the stick, it would be there. It would be there. And it's weird because like the other one, I stored it and took it back out, and it worked fine. All right, I have an idea. Let's science it out. Let's force close the game. See what happens. And yes, I realize that I'm sweating in the studio. And I got pit stains. Don't fucking
Roast me.
over my pit stains. I can't help it. Can't help it, man. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. Woo! I'll leave your car round, 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 round. Wonder if a prospector would fit in the galaxy. You know, that's a... Ooh. Are they gonna have a? Isn't the prospector MISC? Cause how dope would it be for? I'm trying to feel like they gotta have a. If they don't have a solo RSI refining ship or like mining ship, missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. Cause people have done estimation on a hologram and apparently can fit a Pisces, and that's about it. We need a solo miner now. We need a solo miner from RSI that can fit in the galaxy. Miss need a medium miner. I feel like I feel like all of our questions could be solved. I need to make a video on this immediately. Like ASAP, because it has been fucking with me since they announced the SRV. Argo is the caterpillar of the verse, right? No questions. Instead of being yellow, it's all orange. Why the fuck is there no Argo single-seater for mining, for salvage, and tow truck? Like, so it wouldn't even need to be a mini mole. They already have, now that we have the with the Aurora Mark II, we now see that ships can have modules. And I have videos of me talking about this in one of the previous IAEs about the SRV absolutely needs to have a single seater that has a module that can be swapped out to do any of the important construction type tasks. It absolutely needs to happen. And then you could make one a refinery, because like, oh my god, it's salvage could be one of the things. You just change out the heads. Mining could be one of the things. And if you put it to where it's got like slots for 2 mining options, you wouldn't even need to. If it's a single seater, you don't need something as big as the Vulture. You want something smaller than that. So one mining laser, or one laser spot that could be mining or salvage. I think the biggest difference would be that with salvage, you would need to have the secondary laser that you could swap. So that would probably just be an adjusting thing that has like 2 different attachments on the head of it, to where one could be breaking, one could be fracturing. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Combat, I don't think Argo should get into combat ships. Caterpillar doesn't have SUVs and shit. Maybe 2 Geos. To be fair, I feel like if memory serves, the Mole came out first. All right. So let me check these missions real quick. What kind of contracts we got for solo ship mining out here? Aluminum and quartz. Okay, deliver to Lesky. See, this works. This works. We're delivering it here. Oh, fuck that. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. The only thing I need to do now is figure out how to get all of that shit into a ship without having to pick it all up individually. Because we have a lot of mine stuff in Mark L1. They're hilarious facial hair. Gap between the mold and the prospector does leave space for something in between. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Space parking enforcement. All right, so we've already accepted this. Let's go to the journal, into the where to mine. And then it says aluminum and quartz. So aluminum out here. Lagrange, Stanton Lagrange points, Pyro, asteroid clusters, Yella, Aaron, Halo, and Shellen. So none of the places here. Also, where the fuck did the... Hold on, I'm still confused. Because there was supposed to be a thing. Like, was the voice acting goal? Still not there yet, but I need to just start doing it. Who let me miss 3 hours of DeejayKnight stream? Hey, you're here, Elijah. Wasn't there a glacium ring out here that you could go to and do some mining and shit? And it's gone now? Like, what the fuck happened to the ring? Like, there was missions and shit. There's still missions and shit. You just fly out there? Fucking where? You can't select the planet to fly to. Just head out of Levski, it's in the ring. Okay, I've been confused as fuck. Like, previously they had it positioned in a space where you needed to quantum to it. So I was just like, what the fuck? So I gotta take a mission that sends me into the ring and then ignore that fucking mission. Got you. I don't want to take, I mean, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. 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 And they have 2, and then we go there. See that's the shit. That's the shit right there. Fucking let me out, man. I'll show you the armor I found in Crimson Desert. It looks like the Lich King thing. Hell yeah. Oh fuck, oh fuck. This sucked last time. Go to Pyro for high quality ores though. Yeah, but I'm in a golem. I don't want to have to go all the way to Pyro. I don't have to go all the way to Pyro. That's a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot, la, 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 la. That is a lot. Got my hands on some metal blend PLA and I'm printing coins to get performs and witches. That's dope as fuck. Dope as fuck.
Quantum drive is now off.
What up, Victoria? How you doing? You know, maybe get a leak together, do a rock record mission sometime. True. Cosmic nozzles, because metal PLA. I need to do that with the, well, actually with the X1C. It's been wilding a little bit recently, so I ordered some new Chilean PLA because I really do like the Chilean PLA. It's a really good quality ultra PLA that I've been using recently, which is kind of impressive. But like the prints have just not been hitting recently, so I wonder if I need to get a new nozzle for the X1C, but I also feel like it has not been a problem, so I don't think so. You want to end up on bougie? No, you good. You good, man. All right, we got Lindenium. Let's see what's up with some Lindenium. I don't think we've ever mined any, and having some is never a bad idea, so let's see what's good with it. Landing gear real quick so we don't crash into this shit.
Landing gear down.
Impossible. Even with the boosted shit. I love knowing that when the shield system's offline that I'm going the right way. get into the right speed options. It's not bad, you know, blah. And then I don't know. Some shit I can't mine in the Golem, that's for sure. Surge that shit. I mean, I still haven't used the surge yet, so I don't even know how the fuck it works. All this shit is new to me. Like I started to learn mining again with the release of 4.7 because I was like, oh, we absolutely are gonna be crafting, which means I need to be out here getting this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. All right. So that's the ship they want me to get. 18, let's go to the 12. Factory, reset the printer and have it go through all its calibrations and get some purge filament. Special blends, it grabs little plastic bits that can clog your nozzle. Oh. With GPU combo or CPU 9800X 3D 7900 XTX all Radeon in Ryzen. Place on the rock, toggle. Oh yeah, I don't want to get out of the ship. At least I got my helmet on. That's the most important part. So I'll be fine if I do it. I regularly forget to put my helmet on. Baxolite. We'll fuck with some Baxolite real quick. I think I may need to take the Hermes over to Mike L1 just to bring over all the refined materials we already have. Gold, you say? Also, they let me put the surge on the ship. So why would they let me put the surge on the ship if it's some shit that I can't use from the ship? Yeah, the surge module's on offline, so it's there. How the fuck do I use it in the ship? There's no keybind for it yet. Which means there's a keybind for it. Where do I... So laser mod, yeah. Alt 1. Damn! God damn. Yeah, it didn't do shit. It's not moving. I didn't turn the power up, so it might have been ass. Nope, still not enough. Yeah, he don't get no shit. That ain't gonna give a shit. We out. That ain't gonna give a fuck. That's because most people don't. They don't. I would think that was commonly used. Rock didn't even feel it? Yeah, that Rock gave 0 fucks. Rock was like, we don't even care. We don't care if you don't care. Appreciate you, Augustus. Baxolite, I get the feeling this is not gonna end well, so let's just keep pushing. Fuck Baxolite right now. And Lindenium. Alright, so we got a 14K right there, so let's go to this 11. Angle so we can make sure to keep looking at the 14. Debris. Rock was like harder. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, make us stronger. I will ever, I will work it never. Woo! Boy, I almost crashed my whole shit up. Impossible. So it's the same fucking thing we saw last time. All right, if one of these doesn't work, I'm gonna have to slide because we got. I'm going to see Project Hail Mary tonight, fam. And the book, or the seats I booked are for 6:15, which means I gotta be off here before 6:15, so I can make sure to be at the movie on time. Because I absolutely need to see it while it's still in theaters. Like, there's no earth where I'm not going to see that movie in theaters. The book was dope. I know. I didn't read it, but I bought it with the intent of reading it, and fucking life happened. So, like, I'm going to watch the movie and then be mad because I'm going to get a bunch more shit. You want under 15K for Gollum? Hey. At this point, I'm just wanting to play around. I just like going to find shit. Did DJ open the book? It's a Kindle book, man. I don't know, man. With 6, these are the Thrustmaster Solar 2s. Towrite. What the fuck is a towrite? There we go. And we absolutely need to bring that landing gear back up real quick. Bring it back up. Do the audiobook while you play a game. I mean, I absolutely should. There we go. Let's see this. Hopefully get some in here. Appreciate the follow, Jackson. Do exclamation power. Thank you for the reminder, because I was waiting for somebody to do it, because I don't be knowing when it happens. I'll be so focused. So yeah, it's like I got 45 minutes till the movie starts. And the theater apps is already like,
You got 45 minutes.
It's like, calm the fuck. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. All right. So easy rock. It's an easy rock, dog. It's an interesting range. Jesus! Oh no, that thing's about to explode. That thing's exploding. Yeah. That thing's gone. Back up. How much of that was inert? Hopefully not all of it. Excuse me. But that'd be such a small window. Oh yeah, 44% inert. But we do got some in there that's decent. I've heard Dungeon Crawler Carl was dope. I need to actually look into it as well. I've heard multiple people recommend that book. Try to turn on your shields? Probably. Which, there we go. Problem solved. Shit! Oh yeah, this one's gonna explode too. Oh shit! It broke beforehand. Nice. It broke nicely. It broke it nicely. Lucky than a bitch. 77% inert. Hold on, man. Hold on. Oh yeah, give me that. You know, at this point, considering we about to go to a movie, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna get whatever I can get. I'm gonna get what I can get. I'm gonna get what I can motherfucking get real quick. I'm gonna get what I'm motherfucking get real quick. Give me all this motherfucking shit real quick. Give me all this fucking shit real quick. I like how there was a critical bloom when there was nothing to bloom critically. There's no reason to fight. Nobody boxing or nothing. We're on extraction mode, yeah. Oh, I still gotta break that. I'm an idiot. I'm not an idiot. It's more just that like I thought we broke one already. My brain was like, obviously we gotta get a shit that's already broken, and we hadn't broken it because the one I broke blew up because I'm silly. It's not a downing. I can be silly and not be angry at myself. Bitch! Oh yeah, that's cracking. That was a 20% laser, bro? Come on! The boosts are not helping me with the Taurite. The boosts are not helping. Because that's a lot of overcharge. Or it's just like a very disrespectful type rock. Get him! What up, Ghost? Size 2 lasers may be a thing, but the Golem has a bespoke laser that you only have one choice. 2 attachments. Well, I put the surge as an attachment, so... I mean, I don't need it right now because there's so much of it that's just not counting, but meh. Come on. "94% inert." Eat dicks, man. Fuck it. We're already here, man. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I don't care anymore at this point. We're about to dip shortly, so. This is gonna suck. Yeah, this little slider makes it much easier to get to the perfect balance while playing around with this. I don't give a shit. That was dope. Got me. Can't wait to May to play StarCitizen. Need a good PC. Watching here talking about the game has kept me hooked. Hell yeah, glad to hear it, man. The game is dope. I love this game. I know it is not done. I know a lot of people have issues with it, but I've loved it for some years. Pretty good series. Cradle's complete. Primal Hunters on book 14 and Welcome's on 12. Dope. Oh wait, too close, too close. I'm sitting here trying to. Oh man, I'm so used to breaking them and then they're being immediately gatherable. So I'm sitting here like, hey, time to take them. It's like, nope, not there yet, not there yet. 96.4, 94% inert. Can't do it. Can't do it. Ugh, that's gonna be tough. This one's nice. I'm absolutely gonna crack that one. Phrasing. All right, and then here. How do you get those controllers you're using? They look like a must-have. These are the Thrustmaster Solar 2s. Exclamation SOLR2 in chat. I love these things. All right, so it's got to be this one. I think this will be the last one we have time for. So, hit the fraction mode. Can we beat? Whoa! All right, turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Get that shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. After having gotten the mods that were suggested to me earlier, I already had that feeling. So it was like I needed to see how it worked. You know, that's the joy of StarCitizen. Once you get used to playing, you kind of understand some of the things that you need to do. And having gotten the surge, I haven't used the surge, but the laser power boost is dope. So we absolutely need something that gives us a little bit more of the green zone, but I'm not gonna be able to get that until next time we come back. I don't care what the composition is. It's purple. I'm going. So appreciate y'all for enlightening me on the things that I didn't know, because that makes it easier. So the next time we come back, we're gonna do some cool shit. And also it's dope because then once we park this thing, because like now I gotta be ready to dip here in like 15 minutes. So it's about time to scrap all this, and then park. And also, I'm just gonna have a rough time doing much of anything with the current mod setup. So we got to get more mods anyways. Let me know how the movie has been interesting. That one, I mean, I'm absolutely excited about it. So also, because it's they got food at the theater, I'm trying to make sure that I want to be there a little bit early because I'm gonna be able to sit down, order a drink, figured out what I'm trying to snack on. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna get some tenders, wings or tenders. I'm not sure yet. One of the two is happening though. As a space nerd, so glad there's a good space games coming out. Also same. Trendane, appreciate that. Commander. What movie are you going to watch? Project Hail Mary. Like, you give me a sci-fi movie, y'all already know I'm going. Like, and there's a couple movies that I didn't get the chance to do in theaters that this one is absolutely happening. Like, there's no missing this one, I think. You know how the movie is, Mr. Dan? Oh, I will definitely be telling the fam about the movie after I've gotten to see it. And we had Levski already. Hope you like Can't Watch Horror Movies. I didn't think it was a horror movie. So, interesting. What up, Fire? How you doing, fam? Been a minute. How you been, man? Man. No, I didn't want to do that yet. All right, so I think we're going to dock and then immediately slide. So probably once we start pulling up toward the cargo board hole, I'll start putting this on the outro screen so I can immediately go put a little bit of deodorant on, because again, I'm in the studio, it's hot in here, got the pit stains. I'm not gonna go out in a movie with pit stains, so I gotta go pick another shirt real quick and we're gonna see this movie because I absolutely need to see it before it leaves theaters. People were telling me it was. I'm about to find out shortly because I absolutely gotta see it. I feel like I'm imagining that because it's the same writer as The Martian, it might be a little horrific, but I don't know. I don't expect that much. I don't expect horror yet. So if it is, so be it. We'll find out. I don't give a shit. I just know, like, I've lived the life of spending so much time when I look at games, like letting the trailer tell me enough about it to whether or not I'm gonna play it. Like that first trailer or two, and it's gonna be the same thing with this. Like, I just know it's a movie about like some sci-fi shit. And I'm there for it. Y'all already know how we do. Charles with the follow, appreciate you. So y'all already know we going. Like we're gonna see it. Is that a Perseus or the other one? I don't know. Polaris? I don't know, man. This is the only thing I dislike about Vulcan is those flashes. All right, so now we can slide to the outro, fam. As always, fam, your presence is a present. I appreciate the gift. There are tens of thousands of streams, really millions, that you could have gone to, but you decided to come to this one. And I have to show you appreciation for it every day, right? Because, good God, nobody ever has to show up for this stream, right? I'm just a dude who likes to play video games and be silly. So it means everything to me that you show up. Your presence is a present. I appreciate the gift. The opportunity to bring some joy and some silliness into your days is one that I don't sleep on. I don't act like it's not the real shit. I appreciate you, and I look forward to hopefully continuing to bring you as much joy as I can for the foreseeable future. Also, that perfect timing on the landing complete. But no, thank you. I'm gonna go and put on some more, like another shirt, some deodorant real quick, like maybe spray myself a couple times so it smell good, and go see this movie. So appreciate you. Love your faces, love your butts. I'm DeejayKnight. I'm out.